homophobe. It just took so utterly ridiculous amount of time to find it. Is it going to kick in properly now? Or is it going to sod me around? Okay. If it'll open. I can see it in preview on dashboard. Ah, Jesus. How slow was that? How slow was it to realise that the stream was there? Here's me thinking it's my end and I restarted the machine. You know, I'd restarted the machine and got to the point of being back opening OBS again before the stream above had said I'd stopped streaming. How bizarre. How bizarre is that? Is it going to behave though now, or is there some really weird problem going on? Because it's saying I've got 3.5 meg going out, 3.5 megasecond going out, which is fine. I've just checked with the firewall. I can see it going out. I can see the figures. So it's definitely not that. It's just having a really weird fucking craziness on it. But anyway, at least it's working now. For some reason. It's working now for some reason. That'll have to do. Oh, I've got chocolate all over my table. I got chocolate all over the desk. Larky bought me a cake, really big indigestion cake, and it was covered in chocolate, and now the desk's covered in chocolate as well, and bits of food and cake and pop and all sorts. Oh well, I'm lost now. I haven't got Warframe open or anything. I have to open that now. I just got that open straight away, just to make sure that was working, and then I opened Streamlabs, and that's working. So yeah, I've got no music on or anything. Look at this, song requests. Now, do I keep it with my chill out one? I've really got to get a new playlist, haven't I, at some point? I like this playlist though, that's the problem. If it's going to do anything. There you go. I like this playlist. It's nice and straightforward and simple and friendly. Turn my volume up and down. Look, that chocolate on my neck. Oh, chocolate on my neck now. Look, look. Oh, that feels nice. I don't think it's like having a dog lick you. Oh, wow, where was I? I don't know. I don't need a face, do I? Hey, that's a good quote. Yeah, that one works for what we just did. Press the black button next to the black flashing light. That's the one to do. And it should light up black, and a warning message in black writing above it should tell you not to press the button again. That was that guy's ship, wasn't it, on Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? What was his name? I don't remember. Some crazy madman. Hey, Warframe! Yay! Yeah. Warframe. I like motion blur. Motion blur and me, if you just go together, just like that. Now my microphone's completely wrong. It's up here. It's up here. Oh, it's fine. I'll go like that. There you go. I'll play like that. Should I play like that? Is that alright? It's like I can't see. Can't see what I'm doing. Fucking thing. Oh no, it's come undone. Don't come undone. Don't unscrew. Don't unscrew. Oh, I've unscrewed it slightly now. Put that there so I don't slobber all over it. My little slobber pad. Don't do that. No, make lots of noise. Well, I'm not hearing anything. Oh, because rather than turn my volume down, I just turned it off. No, I've got to have it down. I won't be able to hear. I found out today when I was watching Grid a little bit that he has it on full volume pretty much. He just has it blasting in his head all the time. How can you can't hear yourself? How do you know what you're saying? I've got to be able to hear myself, or it's just messes with me. I can't do it. medicine helmet. I'll go medicine helmet. I don't need that. Don't need medicine helmet. But my little Nova here, she looks cool. I really like the way she turned out. She looks so ace, the new Nova. And look, little dirty trollop's got a thing on her neck already. She's already pregnant. Your Nova's already pregnant. How? Been out of grid, hasn't it? That's what it is. He gets all my frames pregnant. And someone told me once that you can't do that to a frame. Once you've popped it, you can't get it again. And I thought that's rubbish. I'm sure I've had it on my frame loads of times. But when I've looked over all the pictures, because I take a picture every time I take it off. I take a picture and put it in a folder. Don't know why. Just do that. And I looked, and I haven't got 2 pictures of the same frame anywhere. So it's actually true. Like, oh really? Oh really? Navigation. Yeah, navigation's probably good. When are they going to drop this new business? I haven't even looked to see what the new business is because I didn't watch the dev stream, so I don't even know. I don't even know what's new and what's happening. I don't know what's coming out and what's going on. I don't know. Don't even know what it is. But it sounded exciting. Something to do with that new bint, isn't it? The one with the three modes and the cat. Cora Prime. No, not Cora Prime. Cora the Explorer. Oh no, I'm gonna have to make a new one now, aren't I? Cora the Explorer. I will, you know, I'll probably make a stupid sound effect for that. Oh yeah, I usually do some of these, don't I? She's nodding at me, so yeah, I usually do some of these. I'll look in the right place in a minute. Keep looking in the wrong place. I've got to learn to look there rather than up at the chat. I've got chocolate all over my hands. Oh. I've got chocolate everywhere. Chocolate. Actually, I've got a Be Right Back video with Luca. Luca making a chocolate song. Really cool song, actually. I really like it. Oh, one of my favourites. Now, which one of them do I want? Do I want any of them? I've just used all my points again on relic packs, I don't know why, but I just do now. I really should be getting more copies of cards, but I was buying any, so they may as well stay as they are. Although it's silly really, because they're only cheap. You could buy loads of cards. Buy all my cards. How much for the little cards? Tell me your cards. But no, nobody wants them. Notice I replaced the word then. Yeah. I'm waiting for players though, apparently. Always waiting for players. My life all over that. I'm wondering what off location is, because I've noticed that Fev's been watching off location for the past week. What's he watching? Off location. I actually want to go and look and see what it is. I don't. WhatsApp. Oh, WhatsApp joined. WhatsApp's joined. Isn't that something you've got at work? Some bullshit thing you've got at work, Larky, to for all your colleagues to just talk crap to one another on and not do any work.
For us to all talk, well, we can't. When they start using WhatsApp, it's because all the systems have failed.
Oh, right.
They all went down today. We were sitting there for 20 minutes with no systems at all.
She's looking at her shoulder. She must have something on it. There you go. She changed her mind now. A spider on it. That's what it is. Oh, today it was so bloody warm. Oh my god. I stuck outside for 7 hours in the blazing sunshine. Being cooked to death. It's like, for God's sake, will you train the other guy on the right forklift? Because Richard, who I've now got in the warehouse with me, he can drive the forklift because they taught him the forklift, but they taught him the wrong forklift. They taught him the forklift we don't use outside. They taught him the one we use inside. So the one we use outside, which is gas and counterbalance, he doesn't know how to drive. Well, he sort of knows how to drive, but he's not allowed to because he doesn't have a license. So I have to do all the forklifting, which means I have to be in early every day to do all the forklifting for the entire day. And by 10 o'clock? By 10 o'clock today, I'd done 5 trucks. and I'd started on the main one, which had got 55 units on it, 55 pallets I've got to take off, and you have to put rubbish on when you've taken that off, which is about the same amount goes back on as you take off. So it's been hectic, it's a lot of work, and I'd been extremely busy up to that point, and I was roasted. I was getting hotter and hotter. And he didn't offer to go get me a drink of water. He says, do you want a drink of water because you've been outside all day, you poor bastard? No, he said nothing. He didn't give me anything. But he did go and do some work. But not outside. Not outside though. Well, I forgot I've got the Tetra on. I love my Tetra. I think I'm leveling it actually. Am I? I'm leveling my Nova because it's the first time ever. It's the Virgin Nova leveling for my Nova Prime. Yeah, I am leveling it because it's underneath there and I can't read it. It's 14. Oh, there it is at the bottom, 14. Cool. I must have formatted it. I've forgotten. I did it in heat days earlier. I was in heat days, so I don't remember any of this. Wave cleared, so that's when I set it off. After the waves cleared. Stunning. Stunning. Oh, I haven't done a share, have I? I'm going to share with Twadger. Say, I'm doing this, come and see me play. There we go. It has been shared in. Share it on Facebook as well, maybe. No, I'll come. I'll share it anyway. I ain't get killed in the meantime. Death sharing. Fucking around on social media getting killed. Where's everybody else, by the way? I'm sure someone else should be in here. There's one over there. What's he doing? I don't know. He's not over here defending the target. Oh no, top machine's no longer connected to Facebook. That's probably what was up with it. My machines have all decided I'm no longer logged into anything. That's probably what it is. No, it's not a new account. Idiot machine. Idiot machine no longer connected to Facebook. No, can't share it on Facebook. Oh well. This one down here is. I could do it on this machine. But I haven't got a browser open on this machine because it takes up too much of my CPU time. I hardly have any CPU time. So. Yeah, I ran a test on my CPU. I thought, oh, I'll test it because I was reading about these different processors you can get. And some of these, what used to be £1,300 CPUs, these 8-core Xenon things, they used to be really expensive and now like $50–60. And he was this guy on YouTube, he was comparing it to a modern £1,000 CPU and seeing what sort of percentage you get in here and how much it's worth and how much it isn't. And these are five-year-old CPUs, and the motherboards and that they go into you can get cheap, and you can get the memory cheap as well. And I thought, this isn't a bad plan, you know, look into this. Because if you can get a decent amount of performance out of it for virtually no money, it might be worth the next upgrade being a sideways upgrade across to a Xeon processor and see what we get. But I thought I'll run my processor I've got now through the same benchmark they did. And it was Cinebench. I ran it through Cinebench. And my CPU scored 472, I think, or 492. Which was a pretty terrible score. But it was, I'll mark that. Oh my god, I marked it. Even though it wasn't there anymore, I could still mark it. That's pretty clever. Even though that's a pretty abysmal figure, it's good, because with mine being multi-thread, it said only bother doing this if you're going to stream or do a lot of things that require more than one core, because that's where it excels. It excels in the number of cores it's got, because it being 8-core and I think 12 thread. Now mine's 6-core, 6 threads, so it's not as good, but it's a more modern CPU, so it's smaller die and everything. Faster memory recall and stuff like that, and mine wins out in other ways. That's right, yeah, they were server processors, and originally when they come out they were like £1,300 processors, and now you can pick them up for $60. And the motherboards that they go in, you can buy the entire system that they go in for about $100. in America. So I thought, oh, this sounds quite interesting. You know, you make a whole fairly good machine, and he was showing it playing things like GTA 5 at pretty good frame rates. Didn't say what graphics card he'd put in. He'd probably put a monster in there, and it just, yeah, that's going to shadow the fact that the CPU's pile of shit. But yeah, Cinebench only tests CPU. It only tests the CPU quality. It doesn't test anything else. So it doesn't matter what your GPU is. It'll ignore that. It does software rendering of a big a big ray tracing scene. Quite unusual to see something ray tracing something slowly. Actually, it's quite nice. But yeah, Cinebench. It was pretty good. Pretty good. And these Xenons get a higher figure than mine currently does. But and the memory that they use apparently is really cheap as well. You can get something like 32 gig of RAM for about $60 as well. Crazy. So, yeah, I'm going to have to look further into that, actually experiment and see if our next computer upgrades are going to be one across to that or not. Because we tend to do lots of things at the same time. So for Larky 8 core would be perfect, really. Someone keeps marking all these medallions. I love these people. They didn't mark that one though, did they? I'll mark that one. They didn't mark that one, did they, George? No. There you go. Back in the room with me. Right. I think so, yeah. And yeah, I was about to say, I think you can get dual ones as well. Which again, they're not going to be very expensive. It might be worth looking into, just to see what we can get for our dollar, as it were. But you watch, in America everything will be cheap, but it'll be in the UK. In the UK it'll all be really expensive. Guaranteed. It'll be really dear here. Everything is. There was another one where they were doing a benchmark on a really cheap graphics card. Well, it wasn't really cheap. It was an $80 card, so it wasn't cheap. But on the spec list, it looks good. You know, it was an AMD R7 something or other, and they were doing this test on it. And this guy, he was so ripping the hell out of it. He was ripping it to pieces because there was a card which was something like 450% better. So it was 4.5 times better. So it was 5.5 times its power. Yet it was only like £10 more for a brand new one. And it's like, why would anybody ever buy this card? I think that's what the title of the video was. Why would anybody ever buy this card? But there are lots of cards like that, aren't there? There are lots of cards which think that thing's a pile of shit. Why would anyone ever buy that? And the fact that it come with the option to have 2 backplates rather than 1, so the fly lead, which is the second port, could go onto the next one, so it was really low profile. That sort of gives it away. A low profile card gives it away. It's a piece of shit, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Because I think this year at some point, Larky's machine's going to have to be moderated, and mine might have to follow suit.
You'll be lucky.
Yeah.
Bloody dog's gonna
I know, yeah, that's what I mean. We've got to try and do it on the lowest budget we can. But I'm thinking about these Xenons, see. Just depends on whether you can get them cheaply in the UK or not. But we'll look into that. You never know. Yeah, because I imagine the vehicle equivalent of these servers is a huge V8 engine in a bus. So yeah, if you cut down the bus and make it into a lighter bus, then it'll go faster with the same engine. Depends how you build the engine. Drag bus, that'd be cool. Dragster bus. Oh, got a Necros. Got all these sparkly purple people. Look at them! Look at them flames, they're cool. Well, like that. I haven't noticed those flames before. burning up, isn't it? There it goes. And it's gone. I wonder if you can resurrect then. Bet you can. Corpses everywhere. You just sitting it out, are you? Got a Nova here sitting it out. Dragon, I'm gonna come sit with you. Little Nova there sitting it out. But don't need me. Nah, got 2 Novas, don't need you. Although you're slightly better Nova than me because I'm still leveling mine. And I'm the one getting shot to pieces. They're sitting down and I'm the one getting shot to pieces. It's like work, isn't it? Oh, I can do 5 of my number 1 skill if I can get rid of all my number 1s. I think that got rid of them. Nope, they're all around me. I got like 30. I mean, if I got 12, Jesus Christ, how have I built this machine? I must have built duration ridiculously high on this girl because I have 12. I have 12 fleas around me, oh my god. Oh, look at them all. Look at all the ballies going. Like an electron cloud, isn't it? Although really there's only one electron in the electron cloud. Just the probability of where it is makes it into a cloud. Because it's equally likely to be in every possible place in the orbit, so therefore it just appears in every possible place in the orbit. Unless you take a picture of it, and then it's in one. But otherwise, it's in all of them. Oh, I remember considering buying 2 processors and ARM systems about 10 years ago. Top end, everything. Ooh. Cost of the processors was more than everything else put together. Didn't build it in the end, it would have cost close to 10k. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That same system now will probably cost you $200. That's the funny bit. It's like the Amiga as well. I watched a YouTube video on somebody with an Amiga, and what he was doing, he was buying all the top end things you could get when it was new and putting them together and seeing how viable the machine is in its best form, sort of thing. And it was quite funny really, because the card he'd got in there was a 68030, but it was only clocked at 25 megahertz. Now in the loft I've got a 68030 Amiga clocked at 40 megahertz with 2 megabytes of RAM and a 3.2 gig SCSI 2 hard disk. An Amiga from 1987 Amiga. This was in the mid 90s, so I got this drive in there with a 3.2 gig hard drive. Ridiculous. It's like 0.1% full, and I put everything on it. Everything I've got everywhere, all on there. It might be 1% full, but everything's on there. It's ridiculous. Every disc I had, every sample file, every song disc, everything, all my games, all on there. DDR3 had just been released at the time. 16 was the biggest sticks you could get double-sided. I think so, yeah. I think, yeah, DDR3 is nice and cheap now. So you can get 32 gig of it for virtually nothing. Yeah, I think I'll look into it though. I'll look into it and see what sort of performance people are getting out of these things, and seeing how they're overclocking them and messing around. Even if it's not for myself to do, but it'll be interesting to see someone else do it. Like a guy at work, he's just bought. It's Richard actually in the warehouse. He's just bought a Raspberry Pi 3. Ooh, look at that! Thank you, Mark One. A Raspberry Pi 3 on in its little box and everything. About 10 years ago, I know. Yeah, and this Raspberry Pi, it came loaded.
Wizard, your life force is running out.
Oh dear. Life force running out. I haven't heard that one for ages actually. That's quite nice to hear that one again. And it's always Yellow Wizard, poor Yellow Wizard. Although any of them, it could be bloody Yellow Wizard. It's always Yellow Wizard. Crap Wizard. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he's bought this Raspberry Pi 3 and he bought it loaded with all these games on it for the different consoles and everything. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Don't do that. I want to do that. Yeah, I'll just spy. I'm in Nova. I'll do a spy with Nova. And he's tried it, and he was really excited. He only paid 50 quid for this thing, for this Raspberry Pi 3 with all these games loaded on it. Everything's there, and I thought, why is the guy getting rid of it? If it's all really good and it's got all this stuff with it, why is he getting rid of it for less than the price of buying a brand new one without any games on it? It's like brand new, he says. I'm like, And then he comes in yesterday after he's had a play with it, and he says, none of the games work, they're all too slow. I'm like, yeah. Oh well, at least he only paid 50 quid for it. He says, really upset with himself. He's just got to try and find things it's going to run with now, hasn't he? He's probably looking at the wrong emulators, that's what it is. He's probably looking at things like Mega Drive emulators, or Sega Genesis emulators and stuff like that, which are going to be difficult. Or things like the PC Engine, or heaven forbid he's trying like the Neo Geo or the Dreamcast. My machine struggles to do the Dreamcast emulator. And things like if he tried GameCube, he'd have no chance. Oh, that's a difficult one. The Dolphin emulator isn't very optimized at all. Not very optimized at all. It's great, but not for many games. Not for many games at all. Oh, I thought he'd been in here and done this. He has. I'm coming in here for... If it'll let me in there, which it won't, I'll go this way then. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. I'll go this way. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Right.
Nice. That wasn't hard to get at all. That was really straightforward. Right, to see. Poor camera's having a fit at me. They're like, oh, no. Oh, that way, that way, that way, that way. I'm sure I came from this way. That way, that way. Such a maze. Eco the Dolphin. Yeah, a nice game. I tell you, my favourite game though on the Mega Drive, the one I think it got the best, it did the best.
Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah, Echo the Dolphin. Echo the Dolphin, that was actually, because you already said it once, and then I said it, and then the bot said it, so that's Echo the Dolphin. But there you go. The favourite game for me was Ghouls and Ghosts. By far to me the best game on the Mega Drive was Ghouls and Ghosts. It's like every system has one, doesn't it? It has one game that you think, yeah, that's the best game on the platform. The best game on the platform. They all have one. PC Engine, it would have been Super Star Soldier. By far. Such an amazing pinball game. Yeah. The Dreamcast is Shenmue or Shenmue 2. Probably Shenmue 1 actually, because it was the first time I've ever seen it. Although, I've got so many favourites on the Dreamcast. Le Mans 24 Hour, I played for 24 hours on real-time mode. And I only took an hour off. I played it in real time, and I got rained on about 12 times. It's horrendous. And it kept breaking, and things kept going wrong, and you had to keep coming back in the pits all the time. But I did it. Yeah, I wasn't gonna give up. It was just one of them life goals that I'm going to play Le Mans 24 Hour on the Dreamcast in real time. It's just one of them things I had to do, and I did. And all my mates thought I was a fucking lunatic, and none of them came and watched me. None of them cared. They're like, you're an idiot for doing that. And none of them come see me. I thought, you a bunch of miserable bastards. All of you. But still. Yeah, I enjoyed that. But they didn't like Le Mans 24 Hour. Spectrum. Oh, now let me think. You have a favourite game on the Spectrum? Did you have a favourite game on the Spectrum? Probably be that.
Snooker Manager.
I was going to say it'd probably be Snooker Manager with you. Yeah.
Loved it, played it for far too long, didn't
Yeah.
come out my bedroom for 11 days.
Yeah, 11 days Larky played Snooker Manager on the Spectrum because it didn't save properly. And,
Thankfully the toilet was right next door to my bedroom.
yeah.
So it was out one door, straight in the bog, straight
Yeah.
back in my bedroom, back to Snooker Manager.
So she had to,
About 180 fags it cost me.
it cost you 180 fags,
I never paid
180
out for 11
cigarettes.
days.
Because you didn't come out for 11 days
Just
playing
that.
Snooker Manager on the
I took a
Spectrum.
200 pack in my bedroom.
Yeah.
A 3-litre bottle of squash.
Yeah. With me, it was a game called Cobra, which was Stallone Cobra, the film. But I had the computer game of it, and it was nowhere near the film. It's nothing like the film at all. It was one of those, we've got the license to make this game, let's just make a generic game, but let's make it pretty decent, rather than making it follow the film and it be utter shit. And it was actually a really good platform game. I remade a version of it in C, before C++ came out actually, in C, using a library called the Allegro library, which was weird. Yeah, it was actually called the Allegro library. And yeah, that was fun. Redid all the graphics and everything. Never completed it. But the actual game on the Spectrum I did complete. I completed it 3 times round. And every time you completed it, it got faster. Where the law stops and I start. Cobra. Don't make me go get Cobra sound effects. I've got other films I need to get sound effects from as well.
Government's just made a decision today that's going to badly hit you.
Oh,
The UK are banning cotton buds.
no cotton buds.
Banning them.
I need cotton buds.
Banning plastic straws and cotton buds.
Oh my god,
In
the
a drive to
UK.
cut down plastic waste.
It's nothing to do with plastic waste, just people sticking
This
things
is where
in
the law
themselves.
stops, and I start.
I like
So
that
it's to do
pause.
with all the plastic that China won't take off us now.
Oh, of course, yeah. They're
Because
not
China
taking-
stopped taking all our recycling, we can't deny it exists anymore.
I see.
And we don't actually have an incinerator that can burn it ourselves.
Oh,
So it's ending up in the waters, and
yeah.
cotton buds and straws are apparently the worst offenders. So she's decided today to ban them.
I see. That's it, yeah. Lieutenant Marion Cobra Cabretti. That was his name. You're the disease and I'm the cure. That's another one. Let's have a look. Some more quotes. Let's see. Hey dirtbag. Hey dirtbag. You're a lousy shot. I don't like lousy shots. You wasted a kid for nothing. Now I think it's time to waste you. There you go. You're the disease and the cure. It says that loads of times apparently. I would kill for some gummy bears. I don't remember that. But yeah, there's the picture of it. Oh, 1986. 1986. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it 17%. What does that mean?
It was shite.
Is that good or not? But
It was shite.
but is that good or not? Rotten Tomatoes. You'd think the higher the rating, the worse it is, wouldn't you? Maybe. We're the future. Know your history, says Marion Cobretti. Oh, the Night Slasher says we're the future. Nice. Funny. Yeah, Cobra. I'd probably have to watch that film again just to see how terrible it is. It probably is terrible.
Yep, our holiday's going to be cooler.
Oh, it's going to be cooler next week?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. It's so hot outside.
Tomorrow 23, so it's slightly cooler
We'll
than
be
today.
outside in the heat
And then
again.
Saturday 19,
I'm
Sunday
getting burnt.
19. And
Oh,
then
red.
when we start on our holiday, it gets no higher than 15 all week.
Yeah,
It is
That's good.
literally 15 or 14 every day of the holiday.
that's good. Get some car stuff done. Do want to have a play with the car next week. Try and get Lenny to run a bit better.
But I'll
'Cause-
just put a cardigan on and sit out the front and
Oh
go
yeah,
and play
yeah,
my
do
iPad.
that. And I've got to fix the fence, haven't I? Because
Yep.
the fence is now sank in.
All good.
The front fence and the front gate have sank into the ground so much now that it doesn't close.
Bloody
And it
postman
catches on the
stopped
floor.
slamming it.
Because the postman just wrecks the shit out. He just virtually knocks the thing over every time he comes in and out of it. He's not very kind, is he?
They're all too rushed, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got targets.
Everybody's got.
Although I don't see how a postman's got targets. You give him a bag of
Well, they're expected to do 2 rounds now.
oh, I see.
They used to all have 1 round each,
Oh, is
and
that,
once
yeah.
they'd sorted and delivered their own mail, they could finish. But now they do a round, and then they go back to the depot and they get bags for a second round. That's why we're not getting post till 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's only been hot for 2 effing days. Hot. It's only been hot for 2 days, and everyone's complaining. The thing is, I'm going to complain about the heat because I work outside. Therefore, I spend 7 to 8 hours in blazing sunshine with no shade or drinks or
I
anything.
sit in here.
So
with no,
I get fucking
I was sitting here with
death.
no windows, no aircon, 2 PCs blowing at me because if I open the windows, he barks at everything.
Nothing but nitrogen to drink.
But she barks at everything. As soon as I open the window, she barks, and I can't
No,
have
she
her
won't.
barking.
Well, if you've
I-
got the thing going,
I can't because if I have to have a telephone
Oh.
call, I can't get over there to turn it off.
well, you've got the remote.
Where we've lost it again.
I was lost the remote to the air conditioning.
After summer, we lose the remote.
Yeah.
And then we don't find
Yeah,
it again.
this air conditioning unit we've got is amazing. It cost me 20 quid, and I went to pick it up because it's one of these self-contained units, and it's 9,000 BTU, 9,000
Nice.
BTU. So it could cool a small factory. It's quite a big bastard, and oh yeah, we haven't opened the door yet. That's what's up with it, and yeah, so I went to pick it up, and that's when I found it was on the 4th floor of a block of flats with no lift. Oh, okay. Oh well, it's not too bad. I'll just limp it down the stairs. And he says, "Oh, and I don't know where the wheels are." And this thing weighs about 90 kilo. Oh, great. So I had to drag the thing all the way down 8 flights of stairs because there's 2 flights per level. And nearly wrecked his carpet bringing it out of his house, but I didn't tell him. I didn't show him I'd done that at all. And paid him his 20 quid and off I went. And I looked it up afterwards. It was something like 500 quid's worth of machine. It's like, oh my god. I know, yeah. Oh, I know. But that's the thing with the UK. You either constantly complain about it being too hot, or you constantly complain about it not being hot. And then after it's been hot for a few days, you want it to be cold again. Because the way we have hot, we don't have it in a decent way, do we? We have hot with immense humidity and pressure.
You'll have one day where your central heating comes on overnight because the overnight temperature drops cold.
Yeah.
And then during the course of that morning, as soon as sunrise comes up,
Yeah.
you can suddenly go up by as much as 15 to 18 degrees C from the overnight
Yeah,
temperature to a
that's true.
bloody swelter.
Yeah, it's not kind to us. It
But
can't
by-
just stay in one
by the middle of
temperature
that
for a
week,
while.
You've then ended up with a rain shower
Yeah.
that's cooled it down.
Yeah.
Then you've gone down again to something like below, like single figures.
Yeah, barometric pressures all over the place.
And
And it just screws with your head.
we just don't adapt. Our
No.
bodies and our insides can't adapt because we don't. The
Yeah.
year recently, 2013, before I blew my back, July was consistently anywhere between 25 and 29 degrees C every
Yeah.
day with not a spot of rain.
Yeah.
By the end of it, we'd acclimatised.
Yeah.
We'd become somewhere like Central
Europeans.
America,
We've become
African
European.
kind of acceptability of this is just what it is. We'd got
Hey,
used
Blue Fire. How you
got
doing?
used to sleeping in 18-degree nights and
Yeah,
literally
we're just-
melting.
We're just complaining about the weather,
'Cause we're
as the
British.
British do.
Yeah.
We're just complaining
We'll get
because
on to
it's
cups
been
of tea and biscuits.
yeah,
in a
it's
minute.
been hot for 2 days,
And that's it. It's,
That's it.
you know,
Fucking hell, I've had enough now. I want it to be cold
we
again.
want snow again
I
now.
want rain. The truck drivers at work, they say, "Oh, it must be really nice working outside." And it's like, no, it's not. No, it's not good working outside in the sun. I'm getting baked
Yeah,
alive.
because
I'm
heat
sick of it.
stroke's so a fashionable item.
Oh yes,
you know.
heat stroke's wonderful. I love heat stroke.
Nothing like going home
Yeah.
with feeling sick and thumping
Yeah.
headache.
Oh
and-
yeah, I'm fine. I am fine. It's snowing. You've got snow.
Yeah, some places. have.
Wow.
Yeah.
It can't make its mind up. This country's insane.
No, it's not here. It's this lad on this torn game.
Oh, right.
He said that he's got 4 inches of snow outside.
All
at
right,
the
where's
moment. US, I believe.
Somewhere in the US.
Somewhere in the US. He's 5 hours behind, so he's going to be
Oh,
East
he's -5. So yeah, he's East Coast. Nova Scotia or something, or Alaska or something.
Well, no, it's not normally. It's not an expected phenomenon for
Oh,
where
right.
he is. But it just proves that the very late winter we've had.
Yeah.
You know, the Beast of the
I
East.
forgot what I'm doing
Mark
now.
1, 2, and 3 we had.
Oh, that's it.
Seems like it's
We're
hitting,
trying. Yeah, someone's
other-
been pressing live support, so that's all right. MN, where's MN?
Minnesota.
Minnesota? Minnesota? Is it? Don't know. MN.
I think MN's Minnesota.
24 inches in the last 3 days of snow.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
that'd be wonderful.
yeah.
I love snow.
Pretty sure MN's Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing I like most about snow is the quiet, because it does it dampens sound so well. And when I'm going work in the mornings, because
Yeah,
when
you
I go work, it's like 5:30 in the morning, and I'm going to work. And you go out, and of course nobody's been out, nobody's been anywhere. There might be one set of footprints that probably end in some corpse that died of hypothermia, but you don't look, you know. You let that be someone else's problem. But yeah, you go out to the car, and the car's buried under this pile of snow. You just look in the pile of snow where you remember back parking the car.
Currently -2 over there.
Wow, -2.
Wow.
Wow.
In Minneapolis.
Yeah, and then you drive to work, and there's nobody around at all. Nobody at all.
Shit.
Perfectly
-3
fresh
overnight.
roads. It's lovely. I love driving in the snow. So quiet.
Wow, they've taken the crap we had last month. We had that, didn't we, early March,
yeah.
when I needed to get to the funeral directors
Yeah.
and couldn't.
Yeah. And then when you do get to work, you find that 3/4 of the staff haven't turned up. And you, in my case, you spend 3 hours digging the yard out so the wagons can get in, and then only one of them turns up. Now, oh, alright then. I just spent 3 hours to offload 2 pallets. Oh well. And then he's all busy because nobody else wants him, so he just sits outside our place and sleeps there, then goes home in the morning. Funny. But yeah, snow, I much prefer snow. It's like with cold, you can always make yourself warmer, can't you? It's like when I'm outside on the truck in the winter, I just put on extra layers, or I'll stop for a minute and stand by the exhaust and get warm that way. You know. And I have two sets of gloves and hats. And what I do is I'll put one set in the back of the radiator where the heat's coming out of the engine, and I'll have one set on. And when my hands get to the point where I can't feel them anymore, I'll just swap the gloves over, and I'll just keep doing that. And then they'll thaw my hands out, and I can use them again. And I'll just keep doing that all day. It's great. But that's the time when nobody in the place, no one in the entire company says, "Oh, must be really nice working outside, you're so lucky." Never see him for dust when the winter. Don't see him for dust. In the summer, they're all out in the yard moving stuff around. Like, what are you doing? "Oh, I'm just doing this for you." "No, you're not. Get back in there. It's hot in there. I don't want to go in there." "Go serve some customers. That's your job." Off. I don't have to serve customers. I like that. That's the reason why I put up with frostbite and heat stroke in equal measure, is no customers. Working in retail with no customers, it's just bliss.
Uh-oh. First day of our holiday, rain.
Yay, rain.
Yeah. Oh, really? It's going to be so... Showers most every day. Some sun with some showers. That's pretty much...
Some sun with some showers. That's about every day in the UK.
I was going to say, that really means we haven't got an effing
We
clue.
haven't got a clue.
We haven't got a
Just,
clue, so we're going to default to the
yeah,
petrol.
we'll put down that we're going to have everything on that day, and
Probably
that way
will,
we'll
though,
probably
that's
be
the
correct.
thing. We probably will.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be windy. Next week's going to be windy.
I don't care about
Oh,
wind.
bloody... Yeah, but when you try and do things in the car and you get all your bits and pieces blowing all over the
That's
shop, you
true,
get a bit
yeah.
ratty,
Gets
don't
a
you?
bit annoying.
When you were trying to put that tarpaulin over Lenny and it was bleeding gale,
Oh, I know.
you ended up wrapped up in
It
it more
wasn't
than the car
helping me,
did.
was it?
I could have bungee
What are the
corded
dudes
you.
over there? We're on 68%, and we've got 1 minute 50 left. That's cool. I'm just doing some Blue Fire. I'm doing some syndicate missions at the moment. Not really doing anything in particular. If you're in Warframe and you want to come and do anything, we can go do it. I don't mind.
Yay,
Because at the moment I'm just, as I say, I'm just running a few syndicate missions to get some relic packs, because that's what I do now. I run and get relic packs and then I break them all. See what I get, and then fill the store.
Hello, beautiful. What do you want?
And then fall down that hole for the
What do
40th
you
time
want, my
today.
gorgeous?
I like falling down that hole.
Are you coming here for what I think you're coming here for?
You haven't played it in 3 months? Wow. Are you waiting on this this new update? Because I'm wondering what this new update's going to be like. I haven't actually looked that much into what the update
You're
contains.
not going to beg me, are you?
I haven't looked that much into what the update contains, so it's more of a surprise. I know it's going to be the new frame, but I don't know much about it. I'm trying to make it a surprise, you know.
Jesus shit. 80%.
Fortnite Season 4, oh yeah, that's cool. I've done a bit of Fortnite. I've had a play of Fortnite. I played a little bit with a couple of other streamers. I had a play with Lucian. Lucian was cool. But then, and then Fortnite then went down on us. That was miserable.
Oh, wow.
I only managed to get... What?
Sorry.
Yeah. I only managed to get, I think, 3 games with him. And then it all shut down. It was miserable. But at least it proved that it worked. Because I was wondering if I'd be able to, you know, stream it and get it all working and play the game and stream at the same time, and if I'd have enough resources and stuff. But apparently I did, so it all worked really well. Yesterday should have been a Fortnite day, but I just wasn't up for it yesterday at all. And yesterday's my bonus, so I don't technically have it on the schedule. So I am able to say, nope, can't do it, and come away. But it's weird. Some days you come to the stream and you force yourself in. You force yourself into the stream, you're like, I don't want to do it. And like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to stream today. I feel like shit. And you press the button. You just press the button at that point and just go for it. And usually it works out fine, unless you get stuck in a fucking wall. Nova, dear. Come out. Come out the wall, Nova. Thank you, dear. Bloody dirty map. Look at it. Look at it, dirty map. Dirty. Some days you just don't feel up to it at all, and then other days you do. It usually goes okay though. I ain't got loots. I don't have loots, but what I have is something else. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was strange, and then it broke and went down. I don't have loot. What I have is gather. I have gather bot. It's much better for me. Loot doesn't work for a small streamer at all. It only works for someone that's sort of grid arc size. It works really well for that. I'll better activate that. But that's what I use. That works for me. What that's given me so far since doing it is it's given me about 6 free subs. It's given about 6 free subs to my viewers. Fubs had 1, and it's also given me personally $18, which is half what I have ever had doing Twitch. I looked it up with this new analytics. I put it to the start of when I first streamed to now, and in all that time, which is, what did it say, about 400 stream hours, I made $18. Right. Sorry, not $18, $38. Sorry, $38 in 400 hours. That's minimum wage for you, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not really interested in that. But I was just amazed to see the 400 hours. I was like, oh my god, I have up to 400 hours on stream. That's amazing. It goes up so quick. It goes up so quick. And when you think of some streamers who will do 10-15 hour days, it's like, oh my god, how much that goes up. Crazy. Crazy it is. I'm just happy to do it. I enjoy doing it. And I still get the jitters sometimes, which are good. The jitters are great. You do it because it's interacting with people, really. At work I don't really interact with people. I usually bark at them for being in my yard, and then they don't come in my yard. I'll spend, out of the 7 or 8 hours I'm at work, I'll spend maybe 10 minutes talking to other people. So to me, I get a very lonely existence at work, and it's nice to be able to talk to people. And with this, I can. Like, I talk with Larker all the time, but it's nice to have buddies, you know. It's nice to have friends out there who you can.
It's nice to talk to people you want to talk to, then, instead of
It's nice to talk to someone other than you. That's it. Yeah. But I talk to them with you, so you know.
Anytime you do talk to.
Well, you're usually either watching a program or asleep, otherwise. So.
And you've got your headphones on, asleep.
I have got my headphones on asleep. So.
Listening to Grid or somebody
Yeah.
else. Or...
Yeah, I'll have a stream open and I'll be asleep. Yeah, coming home from work, that's usually what I do.
I get to talk to you the most while you're streaming.
You do actually.
Because outside of streaming, you're
Fairly quiet. I'm fairly quiet outside of streaming.
You can never hear me. You're listening to someone else's stream.
Yeah. Well, what I'm doing actually is not listening to your programs. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, come on, I put mine on because I'm bloody...
I know, but they don't
lonely.
interest me. They don't interest me, so I'm not going to listen to them.
I can't talk to you because you're asleep in your chair.
Really?
You come home and fall asleep.
Yeah.
Don't you wag at me.
Doggo.
Bloody trouble behind me here.
Oh, Doggo off, is she? Yeah.
Doggo's got cheeky mode on.
Yeah.
See, I only just turned my head, look. Start thumping a tail.
But that gather,
child.
Blue, that gather, it's what it is. It's just it used to be the old GatherBot thing, which we had before, but now it's just called Gather Quest. Okay. Now it's just called fucking barking at the dog. It's now called Gather Quest, and what you do is you just install games on your phone or your pad, and then play them a little bit, and then take them off again. And it gives you points which you can add up to give you a free sub for the channel, which is really cool. Because then you get the little Lenny emote, you get your extra hydrocarbons for the store. Wow, he hit me hard, didn't he? You get your extra hydrocarbons for the store. Oh, they're all extracting, and here I am farting around.
I know what her problem is.
Do you?
She's giving me that look.
Well, she can keep giving you that look.
It's, hang on a minute, how come I only went for a car ride?
Yeah,
I only sat in the car, I didn't get to have a...
that's cool, yeah.
Took me out on a promise.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Blue. Really.
Oh. I thought it was going to tell me it found an Easter egg then, but it isn't.
Well, there's the exit button
Car
done.
race.
That was a slog. I didn't think that would be so long-winded. That was only 10 minutes as well. It's like, oh god, it took forever.
You know, I'm trying to raise money to buy my own mansion on Torn.
Right.
I was battling. I blew $230,000 in the bleeding casino on
You went
slots.
to the... I told you not to go there.
I know, but because
God,
I'm
casino.
banned from the dump today. My
You can't go
faction
to the
have banned
dump.
me from the dump because I need to get to level 15, and I can only do that by going to the gym and fighting people. And because they've banned
don't
me
wanna
from
go
the dump,
there.
I went and wasted all my money at the casino instead.
That sounds like you.
Bugger.
I'll click on the right screen, that's what I'll
I'm
do.
bored.
I'll do a rescue because there's bound to be someone for that. No problems, Blue. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy Fortnite. Do well. What was the best I got? Oh, what was it? 4th? Yeah, I came 4th. Being a sneaky shit and hiding a lot. Not very entertaining. But I did actually get 4th. I was really impressed with myself. I think I actually killed 3 people as well, which is amazing. For me, that's amazing, because I just can't do it right. I don't seem to be able to hit anybody. Terrible. In 4th. Wow. I actually came 17th by falling off a cliff. I didn't see anybody at all. the entire time I was playing. I couldn't find anybody anyway, and I was actively looking for them. And oh yeah, there's someone else on the map. And I couldn't find anyone anywhere. And then I fell off a cliff and died, and I finished 17th. I was like, oh, that's interesting. How'd I manage that? I don't know. Oh, I've got a cold shoulder then. How about? Oh, I don't know. Gonna fall off. Don't fall off, shoulder. Don't fall off. Where's duty for this door? My Tetra slowed down. That Tetra is definitely slowed down. Oh, of course it has. I'm leveling it, aren't I? Dozy bastard. I had that on stupid firepower. It's something like 15. Fire rate was something like 15. And it just go and just empty the entire magazine in one go. Right. Dark blue. Where are you, dark blue? Well, he's loading. He's loading. There he is. They're over there, look. All three of them. Oh. Oh, someone needs to go to the toilet in a minute. Got wind. Come on, you lot. Come open the door. Let's see if we can fail this badly. What are they doing? Guys, I can't do it by myself. I need two people to open the door. Oh, it's alright, it's not the map anyway. Put a decent weapon on for a change. Blow the shit out of them now. The little decks, I've upped them a fair few times. They're pretty nice now. Got nice high status and crit. I think they're both status and crit. These are. They're definitely status because you see the amount of effects coming off the when you fire it. The amount of effects you get. Oh, look at all that corrosive that's coming off them. And if it's a high level one, you see them, they just go green. They just go completely green from all the corrosion on them. Don't fall down there. I fell down there before thinking, oh, it's alright, it'll put me back up the top in a minute. It doesn't. You're allowed to go down there, so you have to climb all the way up there. Miserable. No one climb all the way up there. Ah, this is the holding area. Are we ready? Are you going to go to the right door, Octavia? Octavia running around like a lunatic. Look at it. Look at it, maniac. She's doing it non-invisible as well. She's got the ability to go invisible and she's not doing it. I'll just reload at him. Kill the guy. Kill the guy. Lockers. Yeah, they are. They're pretty good. I do like my all my dex weapons really.
The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
Remember there being a hole here somewhere. Have they opened the main door? Nope. Still opening it. Else this was the way I was gonna go. Gonna go this way and in.
Will be in one of these cells. Search them.
Is it this one? Nope. I'm usually pretty good at picking them and all. There he is. There he is. There's the lunatic. Where's he going? Which way?
And I'll take care of the rest.
That way. This is where I need Zephyr. Just blast around with. That was okay, but I don't seem to be able to control her as well as other people. I don't use her tunnels to move her around. If I do that, I just get lost. Like, I don't know where I'm going.
Time to break in.
Thanks for holding that open, birdie. That mower held that door open for me. Fortunately, didn't matter. There we go. Off we go. Yeah, the range on her isn't very good. She's only got a very, very short range because she's all duration. You don't need to worry about range. Ooh, got a fancy weapon. Look at that. What's he got there? Ready weapon. Can I have that? Nope. And how come your mate's got a gold one? You pair are holding out on me. You're holding out on me. They're looking at me like they've done something wrong. Look at the faces. But that gold one, that's a lovely gold one, that is. Ricata. Lovely gold weapon. I want it. I want that skin. Dude, stop messing around, get to the exit. There's the one that's no longer at the exit. Yeah. Whippy boy. Tentacle pawn here. Still haven't used my Hydroid, you know. Still haven't had him out of his bag. I think he's still in his he's still in the foundry actually. Pretty sure he is. Let the gold marble off. Charge it up a bit. They can half go off with a bit, they can when they go. They're ace. Although there's no one to actually set it off onto, but hostage is alright, that's the main thing. The invisible guy. Guy. It's going to be that Octavia, I should imagine. I don't think it is. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Octavia. It was a Loki.
Escort mission complete. The hostage.
The Octavia was still bouncing around the same room. Oh yeah, that area. Yeah, I know what you mean now. Where you fall. Yeah, there are lockers down there. Usually nothing in them. Nothing of interest. I don't think I've ever had anything good from down there. Actually. Unusual, getting 4 at once. Mega Master, wow, that's a cool name. Someone's landed up with another one, excellent. Oh, I love it when they do this. Love it when they do this. Who's it for though? I never checked which syndicate it was for. Oh well. I don't know who it's for. Yeah, anyway. You actually utterly ruin all my stats now. Still don't matter. Not exactly ruining them. That was nice of Blue Fire to nip in, wasn't it, and say hello. That's cool. You never know, if I'd have done Fortnite yesterday, you might have nipped into that. Don't know, do you?
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults.
Oh, look.
Intelligence files you find.
Okay.
Okay, now a lot of people are depending on you to get
It's a Steel Meridian, which is good. Which is what I want to see. And it's a spy. Hopefully a spy someone else again. Good God. Speedy person. Looping about. But take your time, dude. Even I rush about and I'm taking my time. Not to the level these are. 13. That's 13 of them. Look at them go. Wow. And she's not even 30 yet. Well, I'm doing it the hard way. Usually you just go to on them Grenier endless defense, don't you, and just sit there until you're about 25, come out and you're level 30, job done. Amalon. Amalon has joined squad. Amalon? Amalon ding dong. Don't think he'd appreciate that, would he? If he heard me say that, that would be derogatory. He's like, I don't like you now. I don't know who you are. Poor random. Poor random being picked on. I only do it because he'll never see it. And he doesn't know who I am. You know, I sold on Fortnite. It's yeah, it's all right. I don't think it's got much longevity with me either. It's entertaining at the moment because I'm so bad at it. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely full of kids. That's for sure. Because it's a free to play as well. But it's quite entertaining to me at the moment because I'm so bad at it. I think if I got to the point where I was actually any good at it, I wouldn't want to play it. But the fact that I completely make such an arse of myself makes me laugh at myself, and then it's fine then. Have they done A? They've done A. Oh, okay. Oh, another one. That one enough. Mark it up. Try not to dine over it. I know you made a tissue paper and all that, but don't make it obvious. Have we got any nice glyphs on? No, we haven't. We've got a Christmas one, the up one, and can't tell what that one is, but they're all standards. Yeah, yeah. Usually you've decided you like a game or not before you get good at it, don't you? Because otherwise you wouldn't have bothered putting all that time in to get good at it. Like Warframe I'm not terribly good at, but it's a mechanic that's automatic. You know, all this flying around and moving about, it's all automatic. You don't have to think about it. It's your brain just does it. Does it wrong, of course, but your brain just does it. I don't think I'd ever play PUBG. I don't think I'd ever bother with that. But I have been watching Leo_Chaos play 7 Days to Die, I think it's called, or 7 Ways to Die. Yeah, 7 Days to Die. That or Survive. 7 Days to Survive? I don't know. It's got 7 in it, and it's something to do with dying and zombies. And it's actually really good. Really good. I like the fact that what he's doing at the moment is making a house. He's found this derelict that he likes the look of, and he's repairing it and trying to zombie-proof it, trying to come up with different ways to try and keep these buggers out. And they keep interfering with him when he's trying to do it and getting in the way and everything. It's right. It's really cool. It's a bit like every other zombie game, but it's got that element where you can dig and make stuff and make house, as it were. I quite like that bit. Yeah, I watched him play a little bit of that. He had quite a few viewers at one point as well. I was quite impressed. Yeah, I think he had 18 in at one point when he was doing that. Because it's a new game, people are interested in it, so they're all flooding to see, you know.
Alarms. Data destruction is imminent.
Was that me? Probably. Probably me. I'll let him do it, but I'll just run around killing all his friends while he's in there doing it. Come on, do all the hard work, thank you. I'll have that now, thank you very much. And now we can go. Making out I'd done half of that. Bright in here? Why is it so bright in here? It wasn't bright a minute ago, was it? Oh. Choppy choppy, kill kill kill. I do wish my Nova was full. I do wish my Tetra was full as well, actually. Because if I switch to my decks, because they're full and I've already done those, they just annihilate everything. But my poor little Tetra is slow and does no damage because it's rubbish. But I like my Tetra. I'd more readily play PUBG. It's better graphics. I think the gameplay is very similar, exactly. I think the dev teams are related. It could be. Yeah, they could be actually. Yeah, to me it wouldn't be giving me anything new to look into because it plays, as you say, just like Fortnite. So, and I'm not really into PvP games at all. It's not something that interests me. The PvE element of it might do when that comes out for free, but I'm not paying for it. No, not paying for that. I like to be able to see what something's like before I buy it. They're not willing to give you a sample or give you a part of the game to see if you want to do it or not. Then I'm not buying it. Because we don't have money to throw around like that. We don't have money to throw around on buying a game on the whim that it may be okay. That's how Destiny 2 was, wasn't it? Oh, nice shot, dude. Right in the face. Right in his helmet. Shot him right in the helmet. Set me number 4 off. That'll help him. See, that outloads, didn't it? No. Maybe. Oh, still got some of them running. That's 5, I don't want 5. Not getting in case I set something off. Ruin it for everybody. Let's go watch him from the window. And wave at him. Cooey! Waving at you in the window. Cooey! Good man, he did it. He's the MVP. In fact, he's done every single one of them so far. He's done all 3. I just stood and watched him. I'm not bad at spies, actually. Lure spy I'm bad at. Oh god, I'm bad at that. I think I can get 1 of the 3. And then you watch RLC do it, and he's like zap, 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 zap. And he's just like tunnel and a jump, and then he's in a different room. It's like, where did he go? How did he do that? Speed runs it. What's going on? I've been with him actually. I've actually gone in there with him when he's done a speed run, and seen him just run there. Jump, gone. 1 tunnel gone, and then it's just complete. And I'm like, oh, I was here, and he did it whilst I was here, and I still don't know how he did it, and I watched him. The cupboard there, I didn't know. I want that cupboard. Remote cupboard open button E. Maybe not. It does look like a tablet game, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. I think it is out now, isn't it? I think it is out now on the phone, isn't it? Ronan was on about it, I think. I think Ronan Sniper was on about it. He could play it on his phone now. Yeah, correct. Yeah, exactly. Anti-sheep. Yeah. You mean a shepherd? I suppose that's an anti-sheep, isn't it? Really, a shepherd or a goat, one of the other. No, that's more of a nemesis to a sheep, maybe. I don't know, because it's a sheep but with weaponry and an attitude. But yeah, I know what you mean about sheep. I know what you mean. Yeah, I only wanted to have a go at Fortnite because Lucian was playing it, and I thought I wouldn't mind having a game with him. You know, no matter what game it is, wouldn't mind having a game with him. Be a goat. No. Be a shepherd. There you go, be a shepherd. I think shepherd's better.
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission available. Check navigation.
A time like, oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, he's still in team with me, look. Ooh, I've gained a buddy here. He's not let go of me yet. I'm gonna run a couple of these. Oh, he needs to go away. Unless he wants to. Oh, it's the Octavia, is it? Gibble. Leveling his Octavia up. That's why his Octavia wasn't invisible. Because he's still making it. Still leveling it up. But I think once you level an Octavia up, that's it. You don't level them up again. I haven't actually checked if I've still got mine. Do I want to check? I think I might have deleted her. I don't know. I really hope I didn't. All 3 extractors ready. How long ago have they been there? Oh, I don't know. I don't remember putting them down. I have no memory of putting them down. Oh. So they're probably all really damaged. Let's have a look. I bet they're all really damaged. Yeah, a couple of them are. I'll put a full one down. Oh yeah, Pokemon Go. Oh dear, don't get me started on Pokemon Go. Played the original on Game Boy. Was not interested in this new game at all. It was so heavily advertised. It made it into such a huge thing. Yeah, and that was the only reason. That's what put you off, is the overhype. I get you. Yeah, they can ruin the game, can't they? Just by oversaturating you with adverts to the point of I don't want to know any good. I don't want to try it now because I'm just sick of hearing about it. There's been other things like that where they've been advertised and hyped and hyped and hyped and hyped to the point where you think I don't want anything to do with it ever again. I don't want to know because it's just too much. Too much. There must be a delicate balance with these advertising companies where they think we've done enough now. But I think some of them just don't realise that and they just keep taking the money. Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason I wanted to play Fortnite was to play with Lucian and fans off. Fun to play with them. Not enough to keep me playing the game. Yeah, I found that. I tried to go in when I wasn't with Lucian and just do a bit. I wanted to get up a couple of levels and do a few of the achievements, but it wasn't interesting. To do the little achievements which I got in that silver tier, like you've got to do 5,000 damage on enemies and you've got to do this on someone else. And it wasn't interesting to get those figures because I tried to do some damage on people and then went in and looked again and it had gone up by 400 points or something. I was like, oh, wave a little flag. It's not interesting. You're not giving me enough back to make me want to play it on my own. So I think I could only play that with either Tori and her group or Lucian and his group. I think with those people I could definitely play it, but otherwise I'm going to struggle. I'm going to struggle to try and play it on my own. It'd be too boring. Because this, Warframe, you can play on your own. You just put it on random, play with randoms, and the randoms usually are quite interesting to play with. You either get the decent team, which I've had a couple of tonight, or you just get utter idiots and you're like, what the fuck? What's wrong with this guy? Like one time I went to a doorway, them two doors with the two locks. I went to one side and it said waiting for your teammate to go to the other side, and he came to the same side as me and he just stood there. I'm like, why is he on my side? And he just stood by my door and he wouldn't go to the other door. He made me go over to the other lock. It's like, you arse. Made me go. Mr. Turtle. Come try it. How are you? Good to see you. Let's give him a horn or a beep or something. Give him a beep. There you go. I'll beep at you. How you doing, Mr. T? Mr. Turtle? How are your points looking? That's the next question. How many points you got? Have you got enough yet? You must be getting close. You must be getting close. Let's see. You must be getting close. Let's have a look. 8716. Ah, it's going up. It's going up. Not there yet, but it's going up. Yeah. Because I know you want Valkyria, don't you? I did have a look through, and refilled some of the numbers in there because there were some things I'd actually got 2 of and 3 of and stuff like that. So I've restocked them. I thought I'd got a complete extra set of Exoskeletor, but I haven't yet. Reese's on somewhere. That's cool. Just seen Princess Slaughter actually. Princess Slaughter hasn't been around for ages, and now she's back again now, which is cool. She's cool. I think she was hiding in my channel the other week, having a nosy about, keeping her eye on me. That's cool. These are pretty crap again. Oh no, not a lift defense. Oh, you'd be there forever. Lift sabotage, that's nice and straightforward. I'll do that. I want to break something. I get that urges like that at work. I want to break something, but I've got plenty of things I can break at work, like old pots and mirrors and things. So I've got a feeling I'm going to live for about 35,000 years because the amount of mirrors at work that I've smashed. Some things have changed, and I had a falling out, a small one, with a person I was going to get the prime for. Oh, you're no longer with that plan. Okay, you're going to get Banshee Prime for yourself. Excellent choice. She's lovely. I haven't finished leveling mine actually, so when you do get her, we can level it together. I don't mind if you want. Oh, I've still got that guy in my group. I've still got that Octavia in my group. I'm going to have to chuck him out, aren't I? Because he's going to be a pain. You're not in game, are you, Mr. Turtle? If you are, do you want to break some relics? Because I've got a few. I just got a few earlier and opened a few relic packs. Let's see, there's a few people online. You're not online though. No, you're not currently. If you don't want to, that's fine, don't worry about it. Oh, that's one we made. I made that friend the other day. It was a random group, that was. That was a random group. AR9AB7. And it was quite a cool run that we did. And at the end of it, there was 2 of them. And yeah, they're only low MR. And it was him and... yeah, it might have been Listral. Yeah, I think it was him and Listral. Because I haven't got it there, so it must have been Listral. Him and Listral were really low level. And we were doing a void mission for... was it... Oracle cells, I think we were doing it for, or argon crystal. Yeah, if you want to, that's cool. Yeah, don't mind. Only if you want to, though. I'm not forcing you. And we did these void runs, and these 2 guys. Every time I opened something, I thought, "Ooh, continuity. I bet they need that." Because of the MR level they were, I thought, I bet they need that. So I put a marker on it. They come running over, and they grabbed it, and you got this thanks. 4:30 PM PST. Okay. Whatever that means. I don't know what PST is. PST. To me, that's whispering to somebody to get their attention. PST. PST. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, I see. Which is UTC -8. So that's cool. So it's -8, isn't it? Pacific Standard, Pacific time, Pacific time, not specific time, Pacific time. Is that the time of the ocean though? Is that the ocean's time? What's PDT? That sounds pretty close to it as well. But it's UTC -8, which again doesn't help. Because what's UTC? Confused. Let's see the exact time now. Ooh, 1234. That's cool. Pacific Standard Time at the moment is 1234, and if I leave it long enough, the seconds are going to go to 5/6. They're going to go to 5/6, and I've just got to do it because it's so close. I'm going to wait for it to get to 5/6, and I'm going to take a screenshot. That's really ace. It's alt, isn't it? Alt print screen. I better be ready. I'm not really. I've only got 20 seconds to go. I've got to do it. Can't help myself. And I'll put it in the Discord. I'll put underneath couldn't help myself. It worked till 4:30, so that's cool. 2, 8, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that's ace. Happy with that. You actually bet I haven't got any paint packages on this machine now. Well, I know I have. I've got paint on it. I'm about to have paint on it. Although it's not showing, I might add. Not showing up, I haven't got paint. Do I not have paint? No way. Not got paint? I have got paint. What's been saying? Jesus. Not got paint. Save as dime. There we go. I've got that picture now. I'm happy now. I've got a picture of the time going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like I had to stop the car when I got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I had to stop. Well, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.0. I had to stop and take a picture of the car. Do you remember that? We were down a lane, weren't we? We were down a country lane when we did that. That was ace.
When what?
When we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0
yeah,
on the car, you remember?
over into a little lay-by and it was just right and you
Yeah,
took a picture.
that was perfect, that was. Yeah, that picture's in the Discord actually. With 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 on the car. Yeah, I've been leveling up my my Nova Prime I got. He's a beauty. He's really nice. Especially with those little shoulder things on and that the new thing. The new thing that she's got on. Sandana. Yeah. But she's got a little nodule growing on her now. So bad. Naughty girl. Got a nodule on her. See. But yeah, if you're coming in, that's great. We can do something. We can break something. I might. I was going to go break some things anyway. let me know. You got a couple of hours. That's cool. I've only got a couple of hours anyway, so. I was going to say I'll get a drink, but I've got one here. Still open as well. Pepsi Max today. Oh, I don't know if you've seen these. I don't think I've shown you these. But these are my little Allegros. Look at that. Look at that. That little Lenny. Little Allegro. Any cool? Any cool? My little Lenny. Look. My little Allegro. He's ace. The real car. I've got loads of them. Oh, beep beep. You peeping? Oh, there's another one, yeah, there's Horn as well. And also, oh, I don't know if you know about this. Dude. I don't know if you know about that yet. What thing?
Hello, MR Turtle. You can do say now as well.
MR Turtle. MR Turtle instead of Misfit. And it'll put them up on the screen. Oh, the other night, oh, it got so abused. It was someone from, where did they come from? Was it, I think it was Panzoff, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Panzoff. I think it was Lucian. Lucian hosted me, and one of his viewers stayed and just destroyed the channel with the say command for the rest of the night. He just loved it. So that was fun. Tappy. How are you doing? Are you loading? Are you loading, Mr. Turtle? Sabotage list. Probably the sabotage list would be the easy. I think so. Another sabotage there, that's another easy one. For a non-level frame it is anyway. Same thing now, because of the delay, I'm not sure if he's going to respond to me or not. He might not be able to see it actually. If he's loading the game, it might be taking his entire screen. But he can't message me anyway. The worst thing when you've only got one screen, or you've got he's not loaded in yet. Oh. Oh right, yes. I also remember this thing. It playing any part in it myself. Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you didn't play any part in that at all, as I remember. He's doing a sabotage on that. That's a cool picture that they're using there. Cool picture, I like that. But that's not how you wield a Zoran. You don't wield Zorans like that, so I don't know how she's doing that. A bit strange. Oh, Gavlin never came back. Oh, he was a little player. He'd only just started when I found him. He's not been back. Look, 93 days. That's unfortunate. Oh, you can't see him because he's behind my head. There you go. Gavlin, not been back. These pair. Helios Deacon. That guy, I invited him to the clan specifically so he could get a vault part to complete his chroma with, and he was over the moon. And then he never came back. He completed his chroma and did not return. And that was 245 days ago. Wow, that's gone quick. 245 days. Remember Helios Deacon? It was a guy who I let into the
Yes.
clan to
He
do
wanted
his
to build something.
to do his vault part, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he stayed in the clan and he built his chroma. And I remember him building his chroma. And I remember him telling me about it. 245 days since he's logged in. How fast has that gone?
Oh, I don't know,
That's
more
mad,
than
isn't
a
it?
year, isn't it?
That's mad. It can't be that far ago. Well, apparently it is. 245 days since he last logged in. Hectico1, that was that Australian guy who was doing the doing 20 minutes and then killing his character. He was doing that, wasn't he? He was one of those in the plague thing from when it first came out for the drops. Hectico1. And he was just doing it over and over. 135 days since he's been in, so he's dumped it enough. Wow. Iron Grip, that was someone we met who came back after a long time, and he did a couple of runs with us, and he thought it was good that he'd found some other people who were also from the old times and were remembering things and just learning things as well. He hasn't been in for 121 days, has he?
Yeah, it does seem uploaded.
Crazy. It's crazy. It's such a long time ago when these things happened. And you look down and you see names and you're like, oh yeah, I remember. Look, Mr. Turtle hasn't been in since the last time he was in with me. Last time he was in was with me. Ronan logs in. What Ronan does at the moment is he logs in at college, gets his daily, and then logs out again. And that's all he manages to do. Bit sad. But he's just got no internet to him at all. That guy, great name. 4 hours ago, active. You got a nice Ash. Such an ace name. I had to have him in my friends list. I just had to. That guy, and he's not even in Ash. You'd think he'd just leave his character in Ash all the time, wouldn't you? Nope. But you'd think he would.
Mm.
But anyway, let's do one of these and see what's going on. Do a stabby dodge. See who I get. It's weird when you look down your friends list and you remember when you last saw them, and then you see how long ago that was. Like, oh my god. Such a long time. Lazy Gentleman, that's a good name. I'm impressed with that one. I'm not sure about that one or even what it says. I don't have my glasses on really, I don't know where I put them. Probably left them at work again.
Okay, you're looking for
Or left them on the bed or something. I'll crunch them in the night. Wake up with them embedded in my face. It's always nice. Oh, gassy pop. Ooh, invisible Kabat. Dance for me, Kabat. Choppy chop chop. Oh, he had a reactant in him. That's nice. Where are all the other dudes? Hydroid does look quite interesting. I will enjoy trying him when I eventually do.
access the terminals.
Eventually do. In mobile defense, this one.
Security. Watch out for trolls.
Oh no, it's a sabotage, isn't it? Of course. You'd think we'd get all the reactant first. We're on 3, 5, 5, and 4. That's inconsistent. I'll go screaming ahead. And I can upset everybody. There's got to be some baddies here somewhere. There's one. One baddie. This dude killing them all? I hope not. One thing you have to watch with Banshee, isn't it? That she doesn't kill everything before you get a chance to get them to convert over. If there's none alive, you don't get any prizes, do you? You don't get any reactant. then you're in trouble. Come on, door. Oh, slow door.
Expose its core and destroy it.
Looks like we are destroying it then.
Target destroyed. Proceed to
The
extraction.
only trouble with destroying that thing is sometimes it creates a timer. Would have preferred to have got all the reactors first. Hey ho, makes it more fun. Add some spice to it. Yeah. Let's put my 13 fleas on. There we go. I should have got me a couple. 9 or 10, not quite. It's 10, 10 and 3 9s, so... dude, I haven't got everything yet. You may have your 10, but no one else has. Yep, they're still on 9. Nope. Nope. Have a look back here. Are we killing them too early? Something like that. There must be another one of them somewhere. Hopefully we'll get some conversion going on now. Come on guys, convert over. Ah, there's one. One converted over. Cool. The bugger when that happens, isn't it? You get 9 and then someone goes to the exit. No, don't do that.
Finish your mission.
Everyone's on 10. Excellent. Yeah, I'm setting the players on the side of the map there as well. That's really useful. Never used to have it set like that, and of course you didn't know who got them and who hadn't then. At least now I know that everybody's got 10. There's no worry about the exit, so we can go to it. That's interesting. Cavassa Prime Band. Wow, that is nice. And Valkyr Prime Neuroptics either side of it. Dual Neuroptics. Yet somebody didn't get one. That means they must have started the map without a relic on.
Executed.
Bizarre. And they've just missed out on Cavassa Prime Band. Oops. Oops indeedy. That was that Necromani Lord Do, I think. I thought it said Lady Gentleman then for a minute. I was thinking, hey, Lazy Gentleman, that's fine. Well, I suppose we're all lady gentlemen because we're all in novas and things. So, did he make it in? Nah, don't worry. That's no worry. Worry about it. Not a problem. Yeah, sabotage again. Different one on. Oh, it's an E. Oh, stupid fingers. E. Oh. What am I doing? Messing around on the other computer, that's what I'm doing. Bad egg. Messing about. Always messing about me. Can't help it. Yeah, Mr. Till, you'll really enjoy Banshee. She's quite cool. Got such weird slippers on though. It's like, why are you wearing them slippers? They're awful. But they seem to work, you know. She doesn't get chapped feet or anything. Oh dear. Connection lost. Oh dear. Probably not, no. Loaded the last thing. Yeah, I might have a Hulk Vassar Prime band thing on, that'd be nice. They're super rare now. There was a time when they were really cheap, weren't they? You could get them really easily. But not now. They're well gone now. It's like all these embers and everything that are currently floating around. If you've got a full set of ember, keep hold of it because it's going to be worth a fortune soon. Yeah, within 3 months or so, it's suddenly going to be worth money again. Like Vauban, when he eventually disappears, he's going to be worth a fortune as well. Of course, I've got them all in my store and I don't care, and they're all the same price because I don't care. Oh, look at these miserable sods! Look! Oh no! One's going. Got one going. Only a little bit though. Got one of them dancing, but only a little bit.
It's critical that you deliver the payload to that location.
I'll remember this time I'm the one that's picked it up, because otherwise I stand there waiting for someone else to do it, and I'm the one holding it. Oh, so embarrassing. Should have given me something. Nope. No reacting from all that. That's miserable. What's his name? Reverse something. Reversed Apex. Technical. I thought it was going to say reverse cowgirl or something. I don't know. They probably wouldn't allow that, would they? Even though there's nothing in there that's rude, really.
Location's computer system. Find and access the terminals.
That would be something to try on something like Star Stables, wouldn't it? See if you can use the word reverse anywhere, and then use the second word as cowgirl or something, or cowboy, reverse cowboy. There was one you could do. Well, Agrippa Loudcry is the name of my second character, which is quite an unusual
Where are
name.
you getting that?
Agrippa Loudcry, that's such a great name.
How
Is it
the
this
hell did
terminal?
that get people
I don't know how that managed to get through, but
Your target
it did.
is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy trolls.
Oh, I see. I just put a key in and then that opened the reactor. Okay. Thought we were doing a mobile defense for a minute. I remember now. No, we didn't press mobile defense. Press something else. 340 miles away. Miles away? No, 340 meters away. God, that'd be a big old map, wouldn't it? Comes up with a waypoint that's 300 odd miles away. Oh, okay. I'll just book a cheap flight and go down there. It spends so long in customs though. If you have anything to declare, you just stand there and stare at it. You've got no eyes. How did you get in here? You've got no eyes. I don't know.
Target found. Destroy it.
We're only on 7. Yeah, 6, 7, 7, 7. 7, 7. This one might blow up. Oh, I'll blow up anyway. Yeah. Shoot it anyway. The map blows up just makes it more interesting. Has he got them all? No, he's still shooting them all. Come on, please.
Target destroyed.
Target
Proceed to the extraction
destroyed.
point.
We still need... Oh, they've all got 8 now. Ah, there it is. Yeah, with keeping your eye on it as well, you get to see where it is, because you think, oh, it's gone up, everyone's gone up by 1. where are they, and you find them just down in the same room as you, just on one side, and you know then where the reactor's going to be. It's useful. And that should be 9 for everybody. 9999. It is. Yeah, who did the police ring in an emergency? 9999. Let's do. We're all zeros, maybe. Oh, door. Should have gone to the other side and stood with him, shouldn't I? Not done it. Valkyrie with no brakes there, constantly running at the door. That's 10. We got them all. Nice. I'll put some fleas out for the sake of it. Kill some dudes I don't need to kill. The ones that were hiding on the map say, "No, I'm not going to fight today. I'm just going to hide. That way I'll leave me alone." Nope, I'll come find you, kill you. Chop. What we got? Ooh, toss. The Venka Prime blades are probably the best thing to get there. More than that, yeah, more than likely. Look at that, 56. Okay, don't need any more of them. Do not need them.
Dave do day bar.
That doesn't work. I need to look up some lyrics actually. I'm blue lyrics. There it is. I wonder if it'll fit all that in. I bet it will. I'll try it anyway. See if it fits it in.
I'm blue da ba dee da ba da da ba dee da ba da. Da ba dee da ba da. Da ba dee da ba da da ba dee da ba da. Da ba
Almost
dee da
right.
ba da. Da ba dee da ba da.
That's almost right actually. The way she did that, it was almost right. That was pretty ace. I'll have to remember that and do something like that on someone else's channel and I cheer him or something. Although I cheered Tori the other day and she didn't even notice. And Darker Zero was in the channel and Darker Zero said, "Thanks for the bitties, Allegra Mark 2. I said, "That's alright, Darker Zero. Thanks very much for noticing." He said, "That's okay." It's like, oh. She never noticed. That was funny. It was just so funny how Darker Zero come back at me.
What a mistake.
The ultimate lurker. He really is.
Oh,
Go
I
on,
made
yeah.
a big faux pas and torn.
Oh, you broke something? Or have you spent all your money in the casino?
Not in the casino, no.
Ah.
The rental on that mansion,
Yeah.
we looked at what property comes with a vault to safely store money to stop being mugged.
Oh yeah.
And palaces and upwards. Palaces, next one up, and then the ultimate private island. You can rent them with a vault.
Yeah.
So I found one that was pretty decent daily rate
Yeah.
and could be afforded.
Uh-huh.
So that dude, he sent 1.5 million over, which was the upfront rental cost. So I rented it,
Alright.
and then I thought, where's the access to where'd you find the vault? And I'm looking around, can't find it.
You haven't got one.
So I go and look, no, it got one, it came with a large vault.
Oh.
Comes with a large vault for the person who owns it, but any renters can't have access to the vault.
Oh, that's no
Because
good,
if
then.
you put money in that vault and then your rental expires and you didn't log in, that money's locked, and there were so many complaints
Oh, I see.
that the Torn admins turned off access to the vault when renting. So I've just spent 1.5 million of that guy's money renting the fucking palace that we can't use the bank in.
Oh, that's nice.
So all we've ended up with is a bit extra happiness a day and a nicer garden. He's laughing about it, he thinks it's hilarious.
It's funny.
He just says, honestly, he says, once we get to level 15, he said, we're going to be making so many millions a day on travel. He
Yeah.
said, we'll buy the fecking palace.
Yeah.
He said, within a month. He said,
Yeah, and then
he
you'll
said,
be alright.
but I sold my points, those cash points I saved,
Oh,
I
yeah.
sold them and I sent him the 1.5 million back.
Oh yeah.
And I just said, I can now sleep tonight knowing that I've made a mistake and I'll pay for it.
Like
And he-
spending all of someone
And he
else's
says,
money
you
in a
really
game.
didn't have to do that. He said, I've still got 5 million in cash. He said, how much have you got? I said, 200k in cash. I said, but about 3 million in stocks. He said, yeah, but that's not the 5 million I've got on my hand. I said, yeah, but how long are you going to have that? If you get mugged overnight,
Yeah, it'll be gone.
I said, you're going to have none of that. I said, I'll still have my stocks in the morning. He says, well, I'll come with my begging bowl to you then when I get
Why
mugged.
doesn't he buy some stocks overnight then?
I don't know. He won't play the stock market.
Weird.
He doesn't trust himself. He can't work out the whole buy low, sell high.
Well,
I said, well, to be
buy
honest,
it
I
and
said,
sell it again. It doesn't
most
matter
of
if
mine have lost
it's
money.
low, high.
I said, but they've not lost as much money as if I'd have been mugged.
Exactly,
I
yeah.
said, so even the ones that are 60k down,
Mm.
I said, would have been 400k down if I'd have been mugged.
Yeah, that's true.
And he said, you're starting to convince me. He said, and you're definitely showing me you work with accountants
Yeah.
in real life.
Why have I got no reactant
He
yet?
says, well,
That's weird.
I'm a bruiser, he said, and that's how I've ended up.
Everyone else has got some.
He's ex-military.
Where is
He
everyone
said,
else?
so
That's the
always,
point.
he says, I'll always fight people for money. He said,
I've
and I
gone the
don't
wrong
mind
way.
mugging. He says, I'll make money back by mugging. He said, do you
Yeah.
want me to set you up in a dark room with a PC and you can do embezzlement? I said, that'll do me. I
Yeah.
said, give me a gun and I'll shoot myself with it.
Yeah. Oh no, I can't find my way. I hate it when I get lost.
But there's that, there's that nice palace
Yeah,
we
I'm
now
getting
live in.
lost.
And it's
I'm
pointless.
not going to get anywhere on this because I cannot find the way to go.
I get maps where I can't find the
Oh, I
bloody way
hate
through.
it when this happens. There we go. Finally found the way. Thankfully they're not on 10 yet, so they're not all standing on extraction. Oh no, I semi-found the way and now I'm lost again. This way? Is it this way? It is this way. You hear a larker? Yes, there is a larker. She's playing a game called Torn, and she's just wasted a guy's money. Load of a guy's money. But he doesn't seem to care, so that's okay. I'm on 3 now, and now I still need to know where everyone else is. That way. Yeah, I got totally lost. Mr. Tilt says hi, Larker.
Hello, Mr. T.
He says hi. Don't think the
I
hero.
don't know if you mind Mr. T or whether you're strictly a Mr. Turtle.
I don't know actually.
I'm afraid I am a bugger for giving people nicknames, so apologies if it's
They've locked the door. That's no good. And they're on get to extraction, and I'm not ready for that. And they're on 10. Oh motherfucker. And oh no.
probably the easiest way to
Oh,
do it is give a handle arc
fail.
away. There we go.
Get out of the way, dude. Get out of the way. I think they've just done the door for me. They have. They have done the door for
The
me.
hand of Larker is just
Then you rub up against others and you have that thing sticking out. Yeah, I have got a thing sticking out at the moment.
oh, you've got the
I have got the thing.
lump.
Yeah, I've got
the
the
love lump.
Yeah, one of them standing on extraction. What? Don't do that. The other two aren't. The other two aren't standing on extraction. They know that I'm behind. Considerably behind, actually. They've only got so much patience, I should imagine, but I'm so lost for no apparent reason on this map. I don't know why I'm so lost on this map. This is an easy map. But yeah, totally lost. 7. There's 8. There's 9. And 10 is just over there. Got him. Got him. Yay. Everyone's got 10. They can go to extraction now if they want. And they did. Wow. They actually waited for me. Dude, you actually waited for me. That is so nice. They actually waited. Nice. And we've still got rubbish. But you think sometimes maybe I'll be given a nice prize because I waited. But no, we just get rubbish. There goes Gatherbot again, advertising itself. Good old Gatherbot. Ball in the elbow. It is. I remember that. Did you quote too quickly? I think you overquoted yourself and it stopped you.
Quote.
Oh yeah, we tried that before, didn't we? And the hash kills it. Remember now. You have to do it without, don't you? You have to do it like that.
Turn the street lights off, and the ghouls come out.
Yeah. Band farts. Yeah. Whoa. Like I didn't go up the tunnel. No. Oh, my upper stream's died, excellent. The one I was typing on just died. Cool. Now I can't see anything. Sabotage left. Still at 54 minutes and it's got loads of time. Nice. Thankfully, Larka didn't go up the tunnel. What tunnel was that you were going up, I wonder? It was in Warframe. And it was a tunnel you weren't meant to go in. Larka likes Nuggles, quote 12, that's right. Remember, Awesome Todd bought us some Nuggles, didn't he? That was really nice, I mean, that was. I didn't pick up the thing. I picked up the thing and run about with it. Run about with the thing. I only killed one guy and I had to reload. Yeah. Oh yeah. Rubbish weapon that was. Whatever weapon it was. It had to be rubbish though. Unless it was a Tigris Prime, then it could have been anybody really, and you reload after every shot, don't you? So, pretty much.
Your target is this location's computer system. You can access the
Oink.
traces. We need to destroy the reactor.
That's that done. What are we all on? 2022. So somebody's not got any yet. Gareth Arcanio, whatever his name is. One Gareth of Arcanio. Do your job. Oh, I've ordered a t-shirt. The £4 something one. I've ordered
Quote
it with.
number 14. Nope. Actually, I have no options to spend money.
No.
Warframe, the 19th of February 2018.
How she said Warframe, then she went Warframe, didn't she? She was really excited about saying that. It's almost as if I haven't said Warframe for ages. Warframe. And she really enjoyed saying it. Now it's telling me to go away where there isn't anywhere to go. That's unusual, I don't think.
Its core and destroy it.
I could see if I could get the quote system to say things, couldn't I? But I've got a feeling it's just going to do that hiding the hashtag thing and stopping because it thinks it's a comment. Because it's written in Python, I think hashes are comments in Python. Although the text engine is an online one, it's an online repository for the text engine, and then it returns the text in a CSS script, which is how it turns out. Warframe. She definitely says it differently in square brackets, didn't she? But she'd say it like in other brackets. Oh. Now, there's going to be some command somewhere. Oh, Molecular Prime's gone up to level 3. That means I've got 30. It does. My Nova Prime is level 30. That's it. My life is complete. I have a Nova Prime that's level 30. I'm no longer a noob. Although I don't have a Rhino Prime or a Nyx Prime. But Lockie has a Nyx Prime. You've got to level that up, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be fun. I remember Nyx. Nyx was a great frame. You could have some right fun with it. You could troll the hell out of the baddies with it. Because you just turn the... you'd see a little group of baddies walking along, all minding their own business. And then you'd turn one of them. just one of them, and it would be the Bombard. You'd pick the biggest, nastiest one in the group, and turn him against all the others, and they'd all just look at him and say, "What's up with Jim?" And then Jim starts setting fire to everybody, and they don't like Jim anymore. And then they all just have this big argument, a big fight, and they all die apart from one, usually Jim, and who's now at half health.
Warframe.
And yeah, and then you've got half a baddie to kill, so it's not really very difficult. Oh, we're in perpetual full mode. Sippy Prime stock maybe, or the Cernas. Well, the Cernas are more sellable. Because we have got to get some barrow fodder, haven't we, really? Barrow fodder, definitely. Yeah. What's my Be Right Back video on? Because I need to nip to the toilet, so I'm wondering what my Be Right Back video is set to. I have to have a look. I've got to try and work my way towards Warframe Party, you know. I want a Lenny, I do. I want a Lenny game. That's all I want it for. I only want it so I can have a glyph with a Lenny on it. That's all I want it for. I should say that to him. I said, I only want to be a Warframe partner for the glyph. So, I don't want any of your other stuff. Can I have it, please? And they'll go, no. Okay. You never know. One day. What's my Be Right Back video set to? Oh, it's that one. Okay. Now I'm going to change it, but I have to change it with it open, because that's just the way it works. I have to look in the directory with it open. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. Right, it'll change. There you go.
I say I'm too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play. And the haters gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet. And that's what they don't see. That's what they don't see. I'm dancing on my own. Make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play. And the haters gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god, but I'm just gonna shake into the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby? We can shake. Yeah. 'Cause the player's gonna play. And the haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. I shake it off. I shake it off. I shake it off. You got to. I shake it off. I shake it off. I shake it off.
Stupid buttons, there you go. Yeah, I thought, I haven't played that one for a while, put that one on. And whilst I was, I just got back about 5 seconds before that ended, so I thought I'll go and get the lyrics. Do a say.
'Cause the player's gonna play. Play.
Oh,
Play.
the comments.
Play and the haters gonna hate. Hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake. Hey, shake it off. I shake it off.
Oh dear. My nodule's getting bigger. Oh. My nodule's getting bigger, look at that. Oh, yucky thing. Yaki things. I've got a dog, I don't need one now. Keep giving me more of them, I don't want any more. Want any more? Do I want to put my only Z1 on? Not really. B2 for barn. Yeah, I've got to keep them really, haven't I? Valkyrie. Put the Valkyrie on. I've got 21 of them. Oh yeah, one of the little guys I was playing with the other day. I was doing some of these with him, and he says, "Has anyone got any V3?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've got one." "Oh great, would it be alright if you put your one V3 on?" I said, "Well, I've got 22 of them, it doesn't really matter." Oh my god. He thought it was a rare thing. It's like, no, I've got loads of them.
Your target is the system mainframe.
Oh, Oberon took it. Bastard. Can ruin everything now. I can't remember what that splat is. When I do that jump, it's one of the cards I've put on. I think it's Rending Strike. It's Rending something. Rending Turn, I think. It's doing that. I think. See, does it do any damage? It does. It does some damage as well.
The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols. Your target is this location.
Damages them as well.
System.
Excellent.
Find and access the terminals.
Shooting arrows. Shoot to me. Who we got there? Got a Mirage. Mirage is a cool frame. Doesn't seem like a consistent pause for the comments. No, she just sort of makes it up as she goes along, doesn't she? It's like she's reading it at the same time.
Who's that?
The text-to-speech bot.
Ah.
It's like she's reading it as she's doing it, and the commas don't all seem to be the same length. Start longs get shorter, then longer again. I think she's getting bored. She might be. It might be a boredom thing. I think she's reading it off a piece of paper. I know what it is. She's reading the words off a piece of paper, and it's when she turns the pages. When she turns the pages, there's a longer pause. That's what it is. They're electronic pages, but they're still there.
That's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it. Target destroyed. Proceed
Target
to
destroyed.
extraction point.
And we've not got anywhere near enough yet. We should get some on the way out though. We've got a Kavat incubator segment. Someone's going to have been happy about that. I remember when I first wanted that, I was happy about getting that. And then of course I realised that it took 10 Kavat DNA codes. I think, oh okay, I'll do that. And you do it and you get your Kavat segment, you go, oh yeah, you put it in. Right, I'll make a Kavat. You go to make your Kavat, you need 10. You need 10 segments. You're like, oh. So why didn't you say you need 20 segments? Because it looks like I do. Bit of a rip off that. You'd think if it took 10 to make the incubator thing, it would give you one free imprint at that point. Because you've just used 10. So really, you shouldn't be using any more. Oh, Derek and Alan. Derek and Alan down the corner. Nice. We haven't had our last reactant yet. We're on 9. Don't you go near that. Oh, there's one. There it is, there it is, there it is. Get off the wall. Get. Gone. We go, got it. Now we go.
Take a look inside.
Apart from the one guy that's decided he's not going to come out. There he goes. Oh, nice, a gold. Valky Prime Systems. I think that was on my relic as well. But I got the poopy upper limb. Always nice to have those, because those are what make me full Valkyries. They make me full Valkyries. It's always that part that you're short of. I think that means I've got 3. I'll have to check. If so, the shop can be updated again with yet another one of them. All good fun. Look. Valkyr. Valk. 6, 3, 4, 3. Yeah, I've got 3 now. 3 full sets. If I was to make another one, if I was to get another one for the store, it'd have to be chassis and systems. I see. So now I've got 3 Valkyries. That's cool. 3 Valkyries in the shop. Oh yeah, I've got another shop. Lego Mark 1's got a shop now as well. So, because I can't remember what the entire address is, let me see. That one tell me? That one will tell me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've got another store now. If it'll open. Come on, open, let me see it. I've got to make sure I've got the address right first, don't I? And of course it's opening to a blank page. Wow, this machine's internet's really having trouble today. There it goes, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, the normal store, I've now actually also got this store, which is Mark 1 store, and what I'm going to use that one for is giveaways again. But those giveaways, what you'll get is, instead of getting hydrocarbons, you'll get nuts and bolts, and the nuts and bolts will be specifically for Mark 1 store, and you'll get 10,000 in one go. So you'll be able to pick anything you like out of the store in one go, and that's the idea. It's like here's a PC game prize, pick whichever one you want, and that's how it's going to work. But I did that on purpose, because what I want to do is I want to move all the PC games out of my store into his store, so that I've only got Warframe parts in the store. Because at the moment there's games scattered around and they're sort of in the way, and I wouldn't mind putting them all in one place, so that Mark 1's got them all. And then when I do like a giveaway for points for Mark 1, it'll be a spur of the moment thing, and I'll just do it when I've got like 5 or 6 people that I know are here, and there are regular guys, then I'll do one then, and it'll be 10,000 nuts and bolts for Mark 1 stream, which I can do in another window, you see, without anyone seeing. And then yeah, you can have pick of the bunch, as it were. Pick whatever you want out of there. Again, it's only PC, but what else have I got? And the reason I picked 10,000 is because Mark 1 will never stream. There's no way of getting to 10,000 by yourself. Like, all followers receive 100, it makes no difference. Tippers will receive 100, but that doesn't. No one's going to do that. And hosts receive 25, but I think I might put that on 0, because he doesn't need. You can't really host someone who's not live, can you? So he'll never be live. I tried to do it the other day and try and get him live just to see, but it put Mark 2 on. I was like, this is a bit weird. But yeah, there's loads of stuff in there. The village looks quite nice, actually. Consider getting that for myself. There's some nice things in there. Nothing special, but some nice ones. And they're all 10,000 points, and the idea is that, yeah, as I say, you win on my channel, and Mark 1 gives you 10,000 points on his channel to pick whatever you like out of the store. And that's what I was going to do.
What are you crying for now, Dogo?
Thought I may as well use it. It's like another category, isn't it? It's like a category in the first store that way. And as I get more keys, I'll just put them in there. Just makes a mess. It'd be really nice if you could categorize things in the store. If you could have categories, it'd be so much nicer. You just don't do it. You just don't have that ability. It just doesn't let you do it. What else is on? Boom. And Macho's on this bottom.
Doors are locked. Time to break.
Doors are locked. I just got here. I haven't done anything yet. You're already locking me in. Oh yeah, get me fleas going and all. Fleas. I like fleas. Please, please. There we go. Well, someone's on 10, 9, and I'm on 4 because I just joined. That's right, it's a vault. And no one's done any of the vaults yet, so that's good. Oh, not New Loca. Oh, yuck. That's Flappy City. Nasty Flappy City. I'll keep running. Don't them buggers getting near me, do I? Oh yeah, here comes some flappy nonsense. It's making me go over to him to get that reactant. Here they come. Die, Flappy. Nope. Still got energy. Wow, that's impressive. Usually you get sapped out really quick. 10, 10 and a 4. Head to A. Through the Flappy army that won't let me pass. Oh yeah, they won't let me pass. Nope, you shall not come this way, or I will. There you go, got round you guys. Run away. Run away. Got me stuff. Way done.
Cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Like the way, as long as you get one of these. Saying that. The one that's been done is now purging. Where's C? C's that way. Through the tubes. Have a look. Got some purging. Oh no, they got it. They got it in the end. That's good then. Did they get C? They got C, the one I'm going to. Oh, okay. Maybe not then. I was really looking forward to having a go at that. Oh yeah, I'm up for a C. I'll try that. Nope. No, you won't. Follow that guy. He went that way. He went that way. Don't rough your bed up, puppy. Digging your bed up everywhere again. And then she can lie on this big pile of things that's uncomfortable. Say, oh, it's uncomfortable. Woe is me. It's not woe is you.
We've been locked down. Let's override the security.
Ooh, pick one of these turny wheels. Like these. My spacebar isn't very reactive, that's the trouble though. It takes some getting. Hey! Here comes Lucian. Hey Lucian. Hey Kitten Lee. How you guys? How you guys doing? Hey. What's up? Not much. Not much up. Not much up at all. Running a few relics. I opened a few syndicate relic packs, and now I'm just running a few of them, having a bit of a laugh. I've got a say command now, which gets abused terribly. The other day it got so abused. Oh my god. Not so much with Fub about it, because Fub's quite cool. He doesn't do nasty things to me on that at all. He's really quite reserved, you know. What was that? It was an Hurricane Cell. Oh, nice. We like them. How you been today, Lucian? And Kitley? How have you been? How you guys been? Yeah. How are you guys today? I can't get down the. Oh, look at that. Skating around the edge of it. Oh, press the wrong button. Balls. There we go. Oh, unusual. Hydroid Prime. Checking in before heading home.
Heyo everyone.
There you go. See? You can do whatever you want on that. Oh, I'm on the wrong keyboard. Oh, balls it up now. I don't know if it'll do this. There you go. Solution.
Good morning, Tenno.
She just says it in one. I wanted it to extend it and it didn't do it. It didn't do it. That should work. I've done that for you, Fob. So you didn't have to do it. And he is. He's super awesome. Host migration. That's miserable. I picked my thing. Pick my thing. What are these guys doing there? What you doing? I had a really strange thing happen at the beginning of the stream, you know. Hey, you're welcome. Oh, you better follow. Excellent. That's cool.
Goo old morning, Tenno.
With the try. Yeah, it's trying to get it to do it. That's the hard bit. Cool.
Sorry, this guy's funny.
Oh.
You'd like this dude, you really
I probably
would.
would.
You
Yeah.
would. He's teaching me how to battle because I didn't realise my stats were that good. He said, fight this guy who's level 25. So I did, and one hit and I killed him.
Oops.
He said, I can't kill that guy with a full energy bar. He said, and you've annihilated him in one hit. I said, Jesus, woman.
She's playing some browser game that she's apparently extremely good at.
Well, he's gone running off to the. He's gone running
Thanks for
off
the
to
follow,
the
dude.
faction now,
Thanks for the follow, Jay.
bragging about the misses he's now found in the game, and he's telling them what my stats are. And because they can't see my stats, they didn't realise.
Thanks for that follow, guys. I don't know if I don't know if you're on PC or not, but I have a lot of PC Warframe parts in my store. I have full frames and weapons and mod cards that you can get just by being in my stream, by watching. If you do
morning, Tenno.
close, if you do exclamation store, it will show you the store. And I actually have two stores, but the other store I haven't finished yet, and the other store will be just PC game keys. And the idea is I'll move all the game keys I've got in my current store over to the other store so that it's not really confusing, and I want to keep it just Warframe parts, just Warframes and Warframe weapons and mods, so that it's nice and concise. And then the other store, which will be Mark 1, will be Allegro Mark 1 store, will be just PC games. And the idea is then is I'll do little competitions, and if you win, you just get both. You just get 10,000 points straight away, and you can just spend it on whatever you want in the store and do it that way. That's so loud, you know. The horn is so loud. But yeah, thanks for that. That's a great follow. Thank you very much. I was just doing some of these. The sabotage are really straightforward and easy, so I've been doing loads of them. Managed to get another full Valkyrie Prime for the store, doing it, so I've got 3 in there now. Cool. Oh yeah, oh dance, come on you guys, come on, dance at me. No, miserable. Always have to make them dance, and they never do. They never do. Who's going to pick it up? Somebody picked it up. Who picked it up? You pick it up? Did you? Nope. He looked like one of the robots out of Ice Pirates. I don't know if you've ever seen that film. Excellent film. In Ice Pirates, they had all these robots and they had to keep rebuilding them. And every now and again, they'd drop the guts and it was a load of bolts and oil and stuff, and they'd just diarrhea it all over the floor. And then they'd have to repair them again. They were great. I remember Ice Pirates, it was great. That's where Space Herpy came from. That's where the meme of Space Herpy came from. Oh yeah, reactant, that'd be useful, wouldn't it? It'd probably be useful. If I was anywhere near them. I've been leveling up my Nova today. This is the Nova Prime I recently got. And I've always wanted Nova Prime. Always been one of my long-term goals to get a Nova Prime. And so I instantly just binned my original Nova that I've had for years. And have cherished. I just threw it away. And put this one on. And I've been leveling her up. Are we getting a visit? We're always getting a visit. Every map has been a visit so far. Look, all that red. Wow, that's a big visit, that is. Oh yeah, here we go. Blow them up. Home time. Okay, have a safe journey. Have a safe journey, Kitley. Have a safe journey.
Find and access the terminals.
Thanks for coming. As always.
Bloody Lark has got the stats of a level 25.
Yeah. Yeah, this game Larka's been playing, the one she's laughing about at the moment. It's a little browser-based game called Torn. And it's a bit like one of those Mafia Wars type of games, where you do different things and you get stat points and all this. And one of the things you can do is you can go to the dump and you can have a look through the rubbish. And she does this a lot. She's constantly going to the dump and looking through the rubbish and picking up all sorts of manner of rubbish. And
I found some quite rare and expensive
yeah,
items
she's
in
found
there.
some rare things in there at times like that. You've got a surfboard, was it?
Yeah, a bloody cross between a skateboard and a surfboard.
Yeah.
It's some sort of board. I'll
Some
have to
weird
look it up.
board she
I've kept
got
it
out of
anyway.
But what she didn't realise is every time she goes there, it's giving her a random bit of stat on one of her combat skills. And it's not mentioned, it's just something that it does. And because she's been so many times...
Oh, I found a car today.
You found a car in the
I
dump.
found a Firebird. A Firebird Class C car worth $59,000.
She found a car in the dump
Yeah.
and brought it home.
I find a lot of drugs.
Oh yeah, you will.
By codeine and morphine
But-
and PCP.
But yeah, she's been getting stats on her combat without actually doing any combat.
Snowboard. That's what I found.
That's it, snowboard.
And a pair of Speedos.
And now she's just tested the combat skills and just wiped somebody out on the map. She's totally
I'm
wiped
level
them out.
11 and he's
She's-
just level 25.
Yeah, she's a level 11 with the stats of the level 25.
Target destroyed.
But because I haven't actually done
very
the battles,
Larker,
I
that
can't level up.
Yeah, it's very, very Larker, that is.
Yeah, sitting on muscles like Popeye.
Yeah, very Larkerism, that is. She's leveled up by picking up cars
Well,
in the
that's
dump.
just it. I haven't levelled. You
No,
can't.
no, I didn't mean it like
Oh, I
that.
see. Yes,
Yeah,
I've
she's
got
leveled up her
that.
stats
Yeah.
by picking up cars and things.
I suppose
And,
that would make you stronger, really, wouldn't it?
it
lifting
would if
cars?
you're putting cars in your pocket. Yeah, cars in your pocket does tend to help that. Not the lightest things. Crazy.
He didn't know about that Dr. Torn thing that I've found.
Oh,
It
right.
shows up Easter eggs.
Yeah,
He's putting that in as an extension now. He says, 'cause
that's cool.
he says, I just can't see those eggs.
No.
I said, neither could I. I said, but this one gives you a big pop-up box on your screen telling you there's an Easter egg on this page.
Daft thing is, you know, if you were to stream that browser game, you'd do well with it, even though it's just a browser
Yeah,
you've got on a
yeah.
page.
Yeah, especially if you're talking through, because there's so many aspects to
Yeah.
it. There's the employment, the education.
Do I want the
Stock
stock?
market.
I'll have that.
A lot of these people buy properties, rent them out, buy another property, rent them out, and they've got like a portfolio of properties, and
Oh yeah, you've got into it, that's for sure.
but nothing opens to me really until I get to level 15.
No.
And yet I've somehow made a net worth of over $17 million. I'm dumpster diving.
Made $17 million from going to the dump and scratching about. Crazy.
That's why my rank is scavenger, funnily enough.
Yeah, it would be with you.
Professional scavenger.
10% like that, made double figures. Can't argue. I am, yeah. Do you want to, if you've got time, you can come join me, dude. That's fine. Yeah, I'm still cracking a few.
Doing doggo.
Yeah. Or if you want to come in and do anything, you're in now. Oh, okay. Grab you. I'll grab you then. There you are, look.
Who going out with you?
Mr. Turtle.
Ah.
Coming in. That's cool.
Wasn't there some parts you wanted, the bits and pieces?
Probably.
Right,
Probably.
you're
We'll have a look in a minute.
Unless they were in relics, I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know. Anything in particular you want to do, mister? When you find my invite? There's some nice easy lith ones going on. Nice easy lith sabotage, dead straightforward. You're not looking for anything really cool. Have you got some lith? Got some lith? Just do these, nice and easy these are. I'll put a Necros one on, I don't put them on very often. I'm just after things to give to Barrow. See what he's got. You always do that, don't you? You get a load of stuff for Barrow and then don't actually have anything when you get there. You get there and he's got nothing you want, and you're like, oh well. And then you just keep the ducats until the next time. Although you might have some nice things. We'll see. Right, what we're doing? Oh, it's C2. Nice. Nice, isn't it? C2. Pixel Shot. Ooh, that was a bit of a close one. What's his name? Pixel Shot. Yeah, Pixel Shot. Oh, I know that's you dancing. I know it is. The other two aren't. But look at it. Spectrum 74. Spectrum. It does sound like a build-it-yourself computer from 1974, doesn't it? Spectrum. In that really, really awful computer font they used to use in the 70s. I think they actually used that in some films as well. It was the 70s equivalent of today's Comic Sans, the cheesiness. It was an awful font. I actually had some text adventures. Yeah, double play. That was it. They were called double play adventures because the opposite side of the tape, it all came on tape. The opposite side of the tape had a different game on it, from the same people but a different text adventure, which usually followed a very similar path to the one you were playing. Weirdly enough. But some of those text adventures were really good, really in-depth. And they did so well considering how small the machines were. That you'd only got 48k RAM, and yet it had a good 4 or 5 hours worth of text adventure built into that. Okay, some of that time was spent reading it, but through the awful font. Cannot find the way through. It's that way. Nope, no, it's not that way. Not down, is it? Nope. No, it's definitely not down. That's a bit weird. Press the button. There we go. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? I had it, didn't I? Oh, so bad. I had the thing and I didn't put it in. Oh dear. I did that before. How can I do it again? Oh well. Nobody noticed. I got away with it. I say I got away with it anyway. Flashy, flashy blade. Yeah, I had to go with Excalibur. Getting used to him for the MR17 test that I've still got to do for you, haven't I? Your MR17, I've still got to try and get that. Horrible test. 17 is horrible. When you get to 17, Mr. Turtle, you're not going to like that one. The others you can cheese, really. You can either use you know, an AoE frame, or you can use Titania for nearly every test and cheese your way through it. But there's 17, or although you are cheesing it a little bit using Excalibur, but certainly not to the same extent. Extremely difficult.
Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
8 of 10, 8, 8, 7. Yep. We need a couple more. Hopefully we'll see someone on the way. That's the plan anyway. You guys gonna convert, or are you gonna stay in the wrong type of baddie? Ha! They're the right type of baddie. Converted. On your 9. Oh. You almost want to wait, don't you, and not kill them. Just try and give them time to turn on you so you can kill them and get the reaction. I heard a turn. Somebody turned somewhere. I think they're with you, aren't they? Yeah, they're with you. There you go. There's all 10.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Everyone got 10? Not quite. Spectrum's still loading. Come on, Spectrum. Get your 10th one. Where is he? Here he comes. You got it yet? Looking. He hasn't got it yet. You got it now? No, he's still on 9. Oh my god. Gotta give him time to get it, haven't we? Of course, Pixel Short is jumping up and down impatiently. Not looking. Come on, you pair, turn. Trying to get him to convert. Maybe if I kill him, the next batch will turn. I get 13, you know. 13 of me fleas around me when I power it off. Pretty cool. I'm not formed or anything. This is Virgin 30. This is the first time she's been to 30. I haven't even put all the cards on. Hasn't even got all the cards on, yeah. Wait, I killed her. It killed my old one, didn't I? With the layout. I haven't saved the layout. Is he on 10 yet? No, he's still on 9. Oh wow. Struggling a bit. There he goes. I keep following him about. He's got 10. He's got 10. Yeah, we can go now. Now, did our niceness pay off? How do we get the meta augment called Wolves? Oh, that's a point. It's one of the new ones, isn't it? I don't think it's in the syndicates. Don't think it is. Let's have a look. Like Volta. Yeah, click on the right screen, eh? There you go. Let me see where it is. The waltz, there it is. Master's Waltz. It says that you can get it from Steel Meridian, actually. Or Red Rail. I'm certainly high up enough in Steel Meridian, so I'll have a look for you, see if it's there. if it's there. I haven't got enough points in Steel Meridian now, but I have picked some things up, so if I go and drop them off, we can have a look then, can't we? It's called Warps, wasn't it? The Mesa one. Ah, yeah, it's the Warframes that go in order rather than the name of the augment. There's a Mesa one. There's Mesa Warps there. So it's in Steel Meridian, 25k, but only got 11.5. So we can see if I've got enough points in the little standing things. We can nip down to the planet. And I'll just see if I've got enough. Spectron stayed with us. Not there I want to go to. Iron Wake I want to go to. Let's see if he runs off now. Have you been to Iron Wake? That's a point. You may not have. He's thinking, where's Iron Wake now? Exactly. Yeah, he disappeared. Yeah, we'll just nip down. You won't come with me too. It's pretty cool down there. You'll like it down there. It's not a mission. It's we're just going down so I can look to see if I've got enough standing to get that card that you need. Because I haven't looked into getting any Mesa ones for now. Because I've been wasting all my standing, haven't I, on yeah, if you've never been here, oh, that's interesting. Actually, if you've never been to Iron Wake, that's cool. Very underused place. No one ever comes here. Nobody ever comes here. You've not finished Chains of Harrow. Did it not let you in? Did it throw you out? Oh, that's miserable. That's miserable. Well, you can see it on my screen for a minute. I'm only going to check if I've got enough points anyway, wherever the points guy is. Do you? Oh no, that's just the other way around, isn't it? That's the normal offerings guy. Don't want him. Don't want him. Want the handy in woman. Wherever she's gone. Over here somewhere. Am I following myself here? I'm following you, I don't want it. There is a woman around here anyway, somewhere. Yeah, they never really developed this area. You'd think they would have done now. And it's the only faction that's got one as well. That's unfortunate. You think all the different factions would have one of these, but no. Steel Meridian. Where's their office? It's around here somewhere. Up there. Ah, I think I found it eventually. Yeah, I found it eventually. Oh yeah, have you got one of these? These are cool. If you've not got one of these are ace. I won't let you in here because you haven't got Chains of Harrow. I was pretty sure there was a place in here that you could give in your standing things. It's just nicer than going to the relay, you know. I don't see where I've got to go. You can map you up. Oh, that's a tiny map. Look at that. Oh, somebody else. Dude. Yeah, I've talked to you. You're no use to me. No, I'm not. No, that's up in the air. Don't go there. Don't go up there. Bloody woman climbing things. No, not finding anyone. Oh well. Anyway, it's a pretty crappy area, I know, but it's different. I've been in there. Right, I'll come back out of Iron Wake. I'll just have to go to a normal relay and see if it's there. Right, I'm just going to nip to a relay then. Navigation, get it right. The Mercury one, because it's the easiest one to find. Lorunda will do. Lorunda 1. I won't be a minute. I just want to see if I can get you that card now. If I can, then you can never play with it. But if I can, I'll have a look. We'll see. Oh, another green one now, look at that. That's cool. Got run there, haven't I? Yeah. Chemical bath you have to run through. I think, oh, it's just 2 rooms so with a little bit of a force field in between. Nah, no, it isn't. Oh. What's it doing to me inside? Indeed. About 11, so I have got some anyway. 3 of those. 8.5, it's not enough, is it? Oh, it is, it's 20,000, no, 25 I need. Ah, not quite enough. Well, it was worth a look. It was worth a look. Don't land any of these in while I'm here. 2. Didn't think I'd have many of them. Well, leave the relay. We can do a couple more relics now. I was trying to see if I've got enough to give you that that card in one go, but I haven't. But I'll try and get that. I'll try and get that with my points next time I get enough points. There you are. For survival, they're pretty miserable survival though. Prime time in 60 minutes, that's cool. That's cool, that's about the time I go anyway. Do that lift sabotage again. If nothing else, it's giving us stuff for Barrow. Definitely Barrow fodder otherwise. Oh, it's let me in now. Oh, you hadn't joined. You hadn't joined in time, I don't think, so I've ended up in a mission with 3 other people. Oh well. I didn't look to see if you joined yet, and you hadn't. Oh well. Come out of it. I'll come out of that one. Try again. Good boy. That'll upset them, because I bet that did a host migration on them now. Messed them up. Oh well. There you are. Try again. Growing. Yucky thing. And oh no, you're in the menus, that's fine. Sessions available. Yeah, that's cool. I'll come with you. I'll come with you to do those. I'm alright to do those missions, definitely. Definitely do them. Actually do. Oh.
He's just made level 15.
Alright.
Being in the palace has actually helped him.
That's good.
Because it's given him more energy bar, whereas it didn't to me because I was already in a mansion. So, but he was only in a semi-detached before that.
There you go. Yeah, that's cool.
So he's gone from semi-detached to palace, whereas I went from mansion to palace. So I was a little more to the manor born.
Yeah. I should have added you. There we go. Yeah, if you select them, then you're more likely to see the medallions, because it's a bit haphazard, really. It's weird that sometimes you don't see the other people's medallions. Because when I look at mine, here, I've got a survival on Uranus, but you might have different ones to me. Should have different ones to me on there. This one's a bit sleepy. You don't have any? Okay. Well, I can put mine on. We can try that one. That should give us a few thousand towards it. Have you got a steel meridian on your... Doesn't show it doesn't show a list. It doesn't show a list. Ooh. Well, that should definitely give you something. You have to be over a certain amount with them, don't you, for it to do. You've got a thing on, so that's good. Whatever we do then, you'll gain some. You'll gain your daily amount. And these ones, this one I'm going to do now, this should give you about... You have it on your thing, that's alright then. As long as you've got it on your thing. Yeah, this one we're doing now should give about 3,000 odds extra when we complete it. But we'll get some within the map anyway. It may start off as Arcwing, but it probably won't stay that way. Because it's Uranus, isn't it? We start underwater. Bloody Arcwing. Arcwing isn't too bad now. Don't mind it too much, but yeah, not something you'd actively search out trying to do. One space bar, behave. There we go.
They've turned off critical life support systems.
Yay, survival.
They might try this. Stand
You
by.
suspected you might try this. Didn't give us any extra oxygen packs, did you? Nope.
Activating it will
Could have sent us with a load of those life support things, couldn't she? Does smell meat. Yeah. Gives us nothing. And then says, yeah, I thought they'd do that. Trolling us another way along. Cow. I wonder what's going to happen with Lotus. I wonder if we're going to get her back in any shape or form. These dual chopper things are quite enjoying. Their multiplier adds up. That's a little Twitter thing.
life support.
Thank you, Mark 1. He just does them randomly now. He's pretty ace like that.
Additional life support has arrived.
Marcy, wow. The name you don't see often, Marcy. That's Charlie Brown, isn't it, Marcy? Wasn't she the one that was into that guy with the piano, Marcy? Like into him, and you just didn't see it. Linus, yeah. Pretty sure Marcy was the one that was into Linus, but I'm not sure now. Sure it was her. It's a long time seeing any of that. And when I did see that, I never really watched it then. So.
There's one that always used to be on at Christmas.
Makes us do 10 minutes, that's the only problem with this map. But they are Grenier, so they're good for EXP. Not as we need any, but they are. Well, I think the plasma still needs it, doesn't it? The arcoplasma, no, not arcoplasma, plasma tetra. Still needs a little bit. Oh, something's been marked. I don't know if you can see that, but something's been marked there. Yeah.
Time for me to sign off, guys. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thumbs up, light skin tone.
Thumbs up, like skin tone. That's cool. Alright, Fub. Thanks for coming, as always. And I'll see you again soon. Have a nice rest. Ooh, don't know if you need a Cephalon target, but he's here. See you later, Fub.
Yellow Wizard, all your powers will be lost.
All your powers will be lost, Yellow Wizard. There he goes. Ooh, all these blue ballies, I can set a couple of them on. Yeah. What's his name? Multi-master word. Oh, multi-master sword? Really weird name. Where do they get it from? It's like you just press random generate names. Like in World of Warcraft, when you start the game it says random and you press it and you think, oh god, that's awful. You press it again, oh no, I'll put my own name in. That's the guy who's done it there and kept it and then used it in other games. I don't mind. He's finding his thing. Ooh, did you hear that? That laughter. That's there he is. Maniac. Further out in. There he goes. There he is again. Saw his little red shimmer. Where is he now? Still so need that standard ash part. I don't think he dropped it though. Didn't see any parts pop up. That's miserable. So difficult to get that last ash part.
Additional life support has arrived.
I was marking the signals though, so that's cool. That'd be what we need. Can't wait for my moustache to grow back. I'm missing it already. So missing my moustache. My mouth feels weird. Top lip's just too weird without it. I know it was a bit irritating before because it was tickling my nose, but it's still tickling my nose and it's not even there. So could be the nose hair inside my nose that's doing that. Probably. 60%. I set him off. Job done. And I get shouted at by someone, don't press it unless it's 57.5% or whatever. 60's fine.
Life support incoming.
Not the water. Oh, yuck. In the water. You can actually level these frames up from down here. You just have to stay near the group, and you'll get the EXP they're getting. And you can use your AoE abilities to hit things that are outside the water. Boring as hell though. But you can do it. I suppose if you've got 3 other people who are willing to do it for you, you could do a normal one of these survival, get up to round 20 or so, and then just all stand in that water room, and then just the one that wants to level all his Arkling stuff up just gets in the water and just stands there and lets them level him up for him. Doable, but boring as fuck, really. Really? Oh, 46. Well, aren't we? Come on, someone else can set these off, you know. Well, these other 2 we've got anyway. Multi-Master World and Marco Ruto. Oh, it's Marco, not Marcy. Starting to run out. Starting to run out of energy. I've got another can now, anyway. Be alright. Oh, I just got to consciously keep my eyes open now.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Stop that shit. Choppy. This is my favourite room that I'm in now. Okay, it's been repeated a few times on this tile set, but this is definitely the one I like the best. It's got so many entrances. For survival mode, definitely the room you want. Helps to have enemy radar with a long distance on it, because the further away you can see, the further away they'll spawn from. Makes no sense, but it works.
Extraction is available. The raid
Oh,
is
nice.
off to a successful start.
Cool. Then, if I can stop crashing into things and getting stuck behind them, yeah. That's a great idea. See, my nose is still itching, and there's no moustache there to tickle it now. It's got to be inside my nose that's doing it, rather than the moustache tickling it. Get off the side. Interesting, don't remember this being in my playlist. Now where did it say? A bit weird. Ah, maybe it wants me to go this way. Nope. Oh. Strange. Which way you want me to go then? Down here? I was down here. And through here, there's... It says over there. This way? Yes, this way. Ah, I see. Here we go. Got to the exit. Wow, I actually found my way.
Extraction is your best.
Soupy zoopy. Yeah, life support's running out, guys, if you wouldn't mind. Multi-master world. 3 of us. Here comes Marco. On his way. It'll run out before he gets here, so it'll be fine. Done. How many we get? How much would we get? Did you get any syndicate for that? So I got 3.5k for that. Hopefully you got a similar amount. Should be higher really, because I've used my daily standing up. It doesn't matter about getting extra in the level, because I'm not gonna. That's what my daily standing's done. You got 1,029. 1,029. Not too bad. How much more do you need for that thingy? And I'm wondering why it doesn't show your thing up. A bit odd. Should do. Unless you've gone negative with them for some reason. Yeah, unless you've managed to go negative with them. It should show. Oh, well, that's why, because you're still on neutral. It takes quite some doing to get to that, to get to the level to get the card. So I'll get you the card. I'll get you the card for that. So no worry. But I've run out of standing for that now. Okay. Because yeah, you need to get it onto the 132,000 stage. It needs to be this when this guy's finished talking. You never done any of them. Wow. They are good. They are good. The factions are quite useful. But at the moment you're sitting here, and when you get to your 5,000 and you do Brave, you'll get access to the Roller Spectre. And then after that you start getting more things like the Void Relic packs, which are these things, which are really good. It's a relic pack where it'll give you 3 random relics, and one of them will be a rarer version of the current ones that are active, and they're 20k a piece. So you can end up at 132,000 with 6 of those out of each faction, and then you go and hand all your little things in, and you get another 3 goes. I did that and got a ridiculous number of goes. But yeah, on Steel Meridian, if I put in Mesa, these are the 4 Mesa ones that we can get, and there's a Waltz card. That's 25k. I'm on 23.5. Unfortunately, I've completely run out of the ability to do any more of that today, unless one was to come up of the 3, but I've already done them. So, and look, extra standing possible today 0. I have nothing left. The ones that I picked up won't be any good because they're too little. They were only the little ones. Yeah. Once you get to 5,000, it'll start asking you for things then. But if you've got the symbol on, that'll get you some, and that'll add towards your daily standing anyway. Those 1,000 that you've got would have all been off daily standing. And it's only once you go over 5,000 that they'll show in this list. That list will show up once you get them over the 5,000 and you're physically in their tiers. Once you're in their tier, their 3 will show up. That's why I've only got a few left, because they're out of the other tiers. Yeah, it's not a mission or anything. It's not a quest that you have to go through to unlock it. It's just a case of getting it off the first tier, as I remember. You go my eyes again.
What, love?
Yeah, my eyes are going again.
Oh, you're nodding.
Yeah.
Just starting to get the warm glow, so I won't be far from nodding.
Yeah.
I've got to do my
Yeah,
tablet.
my eyes are
soon,
starting to go. What I might do is leave it at 11:30 for tonight because I will fall asleep. As soon as I start doing this, when my eyes start
You
to
haven't
go.
had your nap in your chair
I haven't
today,
had any nap tonight. No, I haven't.
because I
So
dragged
let's
you
see,
out.
who can we go to? I thought that Reese was on. Yes, Reese would be perfect. Pretty sure he is somewhere. Rianne's on, but I don't know what she's doing because it doesn't say. Oh, Monster Hunter again, that's cool. I prefer it to be Warframe.
I don't think tonight's Reese's night.
No. Oh, he was on earlier. But he was only on for a very short time by the look of it because he's gone now. Yeah, he's gone now.
Must be
A few of the ones which I could send everyone to are a bit big at the moment. They've got too many people for me to take you to. Be a bit sad really to do that. So Rianne's doing okay. She's on 8, so that seems like the right one to go to. So we'll go and watch Rianne kill some huge pigeons that drop coal everywhere. Really strange game. But yes, that's what we'll do. And do it correctly this time and not do exclamation point raid, which does nothing. I'll do slash raid. And I'm not going to call a princess this time. I don't know why I did that. I started calling a princess Rianne instead of goddess Rianne because I was concentrating that much on not calling her Rini. Yeah, concentrating that I got her name wrong completely. Such a dude.
Only
yeah.
you, baby, only you.
So there's the raid. And whilst that raid is setting up, hopefully I'll be able to bring the window up on my machine down here. So I'll actually be able to hear her when we arrive. Oh, I don't know if it'll come up in time though. I don't think it will. But yeah, we'll do some more factions. We'll try and get your factions up, Mr. Till, because it's worth having them. It is definitely worth having them. But I'm far too tired now. There you go. And because I've tested it before, I'll actually stop my stream, because if I don't stop my stream, it will carry on. Does not end. Unless I physically go to it and turn it off, it won't end.